From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe. There stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the woke, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader. Howdy, y'all, and welcome to another Titillating Tuesday. That's right, it is I, the comic Relief Crusader. And I hope that all of you had a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And who do we got in the chat? We got Christian Delorme. Happy New Year, dude. Nice to see you here. And we got the one, the only, John Rental, Truth, Justice, and the American Cheese. Hail, bro. Nice to see you here. And, oh my God, we got Pacific 414. That is in the chat. Hello, all. Hello to you. And you know what? I also want to say hold on a second. I just blacked out there for a second. That's just totally weird. I want to say also, and we got Pop Culture Mechanic. Hey, you dude, nice to see you. And, Christian, and you're back. Oh, the last E is silent. So it's Delorme, I'm guessing. Okay. Forgive me if I butchered your name. And you know what? Also, I want to say a very happy third year anniversary to Stone Loki, to Loki's Mornings of Mischief. You can check out the link that I just put in the chat. And okay, yes, well, thank God. Okay, because I don't want to insult anyone. So, but I want to say, yeah, happy anniversary to Stone Loki, celebrating third year on his channel of his morning mischiefs. And right on, dude. 3 years, that's amazing. I've only been doing this for slightly over a year, but then again, I suppose it'd be 1 year exactly if I didn't take that 6 months off for everything that happened. So it doesn't matter, because now we're in 2023, brand new year, starting over again. Everything's going to be okay, isn't it? Probably. I'm hoping so. As long as I don't have any bad declares, John Rental knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, and how was all of your New Year's Eves and New Year's Days? Hopefully, none of you didn't get too smashed. I hope that would just be horrible, although yet understandable. So, yeah. So, another year full of promise. Yeah, see, John is just snickering away. Yeah, okay. That explains everything. And Christian says, pimp your skills. Thanks for my avatar. Hey, dude, not a problem, man. Anything to help you out. Yes, you did get slammed. Again, it's understandable. What about you, Pacific 414? How was your New Year's Eve? Pretty good? So, um, Comic Relief Crusader, it was quiet but fun. Well, that's awesome. You know what? You don't have to go out probably every time on New Year's Eve. I mean, unless you got a prior engagement or something like that, I guess. But you know what? After a while, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just want to stay home. I don't want to do anything. Usually on New Year's Eve, the wife and I will buy a bunch of buns, like Kaiser rolls, stuff like that. A bunch of cheese, jar of pickles, some cold cuts. She loves onions, or not onions, sorry. I'm meaning olives. And I hate olives, but you know what? For her, yeah, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. And, we'll just lay them all out on the table and just, she'll make guacamole. And oh my God. And I love her guacamole. I just, so good. And yeah, buy some tortilla chips. We'll just hang out on the couch, watch some movies. That's about it. Yeah, ringing the new year that way. So, and that's pretty much what we did. Had a couple of beer, and that was all, right? So, as relaxing as that was. So, yeah. Pop culture mechanic. How was your New Year's Eve? Or Pacific 414? How was yours? I'm suspecting John got loaded, but in a quiet way. So it's called getting old, Mike. We do the same. Oh, good. I'm not alone. Okay. So, and John Rendell, instead of a ball drop, we had Cobalt Body Goal drop Pudgy by parachute onto the celebratory eclair as Cobalt make fireworks happen. Fun in King Dolphin. Yeah, it was pretty fun, hanging out there for as long as I did on his channel. It was fun. I loved it. I wanted to drop in and just being able to hang out a bit and as kind of a thanks to King Dolphin and everyone there that because I mean originally he did invite me on way back when, and I felt, hey, I owe that much to the guy. Thanks to him, he really made me feel comfortable going live, and henceforth, that's why I do my Titillating Tuesdays. So thanks to him letting me on. And John Rental, always great to have you there. Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. And Pop Culture Mechanic had a smorgasbord of food and some champagne at home. Awesome. I know. It just goes hand in hand, isn't it? Like, some good food, some wine or some beer, or hey, even some champagne on New Year's Eve. That's right. Nice quiet evening. Gotta love it. And we got Super Goji Reviews. Hey, dude, nice to see you here. Hope you had a great New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day. And yeah, glad to see you guys here. We got 5 people in the chat. Awesome. So you know what? Okay, so I titled this Another Year of Promise. And obviously, if any of you guys know me and the channel that I have anyway, it's always about pop culture. It's always about either comics or, sometimes occasionally the occasional figure, which I have mine coming in the mail. So from X Transbots. So another figure that I helped design and do the box art for. Perhaps you've probably seen it on my Twitter. I hope you did. So John Rendell, I had some pizza sticks and Diet Coke. I mean Diet Pepsi. Ooh, you classy man, you. So, and Super Goji had a great New Year's Eve. Awesome, dude. Yeah. So, it's either about comics or figures or, good TV shows or hopefully good movies. And you know what? Kind of put together some of the movies that are going to be coming out this year, starting, obviously this month and going all the way to December. And I thought, you know what? let's kind of go over them bit by bit. What's going to be happening this year for movies. And here we go. Here's what we got going on here, right? Oh, Christmas was great. I got a Kingdom Rodimus. Ooh, and spoilers inside Ultra Magnus. Oh, you lucky dog, you. Dang. Is that really as good of a figure as a lot of people are saying? I'm thinking so, but I stick to Masterpiece, but I'm thinking about maybe selling everything Masterpiece and probably going, I don't know, maybe that size? I'm not sure. Anyway, so here's what we got. We got a bunch of movies coming out this year. Gonna try to go through all of them as much as I can. Or at least one of the ones that I do definitely know about. And if you guys are as nerdy as I am, he's good for $34.99. Oh, that's not too bad of a price. But I imagine that's US, so I'm probably going to add on $20 onto that for Canadian. So any of the movies that I do know about or feel that I can comment on, I will comment on. So, oh yes, a new Godzilla movie, November 3rd. You are right, sir. Can't forget that. I totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. So we'll talk about that also. So January 6th, we got this movie called Megan. I don't know anything about it. So you know what? I'm not going to comment on movies that I don't really know anything about. I'm guessing it's obviously about a girl named Megan. That's all I can say. Yeah, Barbie movie or brother. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Don't worry. We'll get to it. So, okay. So, seeing how I don't know, and probably maybe you guys don't know anything about this movie called Megan, we're gonna skip that one. So, next one up, February 17th, Ant-Man and Wasp in Quantumania. So, okay, you know what? I watched Ant-Man 1, Ant-Man 2. I love them both. This one, you know what? I really honestly can't wait to watch this. I really honestly can't. I kind of find it a little sad that, Cassie, the daughter, if you remember correctly, in Infinity War, they grew her up, obviously, because, 5 years passed. And I always thought that was rather a big leap in age to make her look maybe so much older. Maybe it's me. I just miss little girl, but whatever. Anyway, so some of you are probably seeing the trailer for Quantumania. I mean, I gotta say the visual effects look astounding. And I really honestly can't wait for this movie to come out February 17th. And you know what? Here's the thing. February is my wife and mine. It's our big month. Okay. Huge month for us. Because obviously, February 24th, Valentine's Day, she gets something. February 17th, that's her birthday. So I just might have to take her out to see Quantumania. So again, she'll get something. Okay. February 24th, that's her anniversary. So once again, she's going to get something. She wants to go to Banff. I'll be lucky if I could take her to Banff. That's like 2 hours away. February 25th is my birthday. I might get something. Just throwing it out there. I don't know. But the 17th is her birthday. So more than likely I'm going to be, I'll take her out to the movies. And that's a beautiful thing because up here in Canada, through Scotiabank, they have a program called Scene. And for every dollar you spend, it's pretty much like, points to go see movies. And so I wanted to do that. And so I got a lot of points saved up, and so I will probably take her to this or maybe one of the later movies, mentioned a little later on. Super Goji says she should become an ant woman. That'll be a good idea, following in her father's footsteps. You know what? Why wouldn't this surprise me? Um, I wouldn't be surprised if they replace Ant Man and becomes Ant Woman, because it seems like every woman is becoming, is replacing all the men, and it's becoming, like I said before in previous videos, it's becoming the MCU. That's what a lot of people are saying. You know what? It would not surprise me at all if she becomes Ant Woman at this point. And your birthday's February 26th. Well then, dude, happy birthday. So a day after mine. That's awesome. February 12th here. So wow. So a lot of people are having their birthday in February. So that's pretty awesome. Pop Culture Mechanic, if you're still here, why wouldn't it surprise me at this point if your birthday's in February too? So I would not be surprised at this point. Or Christian, if you're still here, or even the illustrious Pacific 414, if you're still here, God, chime in. Maybe your birthday's in February as well, so I wouldn't be surprised at this point. So, well then, you know what, dudes? Then we'll have a birthday celebration in February, and then I'll try to get you on the show. How about that? So, Pop Culture Mechanic, no, I'm a May baby. Ah, be gone with you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. So Quantum Mania, I'm totally looking forward to that. So February 24th. Oh boy. Cocaine Bear. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am looking forward to this. I really, honest to God, am. And it just happens to it just happens that, yay! It just happens to fall on their anniversary. So you know what? Inviting us to join your stream. You're darn tootin' right, dude. New year. So we're gonna be doing some new stuff, I'm hoping. Hopefully I reach 500 people by that point. So to all of you people, hopefully please like and subscribe and spread the show around on Titillating Tuesdays. So apparently I'm probably like 8 subscribers away from 400. So Pacific 414, my birthday is in April, but my late mother was February 19th, and my sister's is February 28th. Oh, so she was close to being a New Year's baby. Wow. And February 19th for your late mother. Well, God rest her soul. So, and you're in April. So your sister beat you, huh? So she had to be the February baby earlier than you. But then again, hey, look at it this way. You get the warmer weather in April. So we get the freezing ass cold weather in February. So and you finally hit 90 subs. Awesome, dude. Keep going at her. You can do it. You can totally do it, man. It seems like a long struggle, but you know what? Spread the links around and just advertise yourself. It's advertising yourself, putting yourself out there. So I'm sure, hopefully I am subscribed. So anyway, on my anniversary, you know what? It goes from pretty much family with Quantum Mania, Cassie and, the 2 lovebirds hitting it off. You know what I mean? Wasp and Ant-Man. And it goes straight into sheer terror on my anniversary with Cocaine Bear. So, Rancor Steve! Howdy, dude! Nice to see you here. Nice that you can drop by. I hope you had a happy New Year's Eve and a happy New Year's Day. And I hope you didn't get too loaded. And dude, everyone, if you can also subscribe to Rancor Steve. I will try to put the link in the description also for his manly show on on Thursdays. Manorama. Check it out. And everything you want to know about being a man on his show. So, and John Reynolds says, yeah, hail there. So yeah, so we go from nice to sheer overdrive with Cocaine Bear. Now, what I do know about Cocaine Bear is that it's based off a true story. The whole movie, and many of you know, don't really believe Hollywood, but it's based off of a true story. Okay, where a bear found cocaine in the woods, and well, he got on it, and the bear died. Okay, so no, it did not go on a big giant rampage, tearing everybody up and whatnot. Obviously, it's Hollywood embellishment. The bear apparently is stuffed in some sort of ranger place or something like that. But you know, so the movie is based on what happened kind of to the bear with a lot of Hollywood embellishment. So dang. Yeah. Bear ate cocaine and died. The end. Yeah, exactly. You can't really make much more of a movie than that. Then adding a lot of Hollywood embellishment. So I am looking forward to this movie. As soon as I saw the trailer, it's like, oh my God, I need to see this. So yeah. Dang, this just looks hilarious. This is like almost everything I want in a movie. I'll tell you that right now. So Creed 3 on March the 3rd coming up. Obviously this is I imagine in tandem with the Rocky movies. You know what? I've seen a few Rocky movies. I have, and I will shamefully admit this, I have not watched any of the Creed movies yet. So I will full on admit that. I heard that they are really good, that they're a continuation from the Rocky movies. So that being the case, you know what? I am going to go through all the Rocky movies, and then after that, I'm going to go through all the Creed movies. But I really do, honest to God, hope that Sylvester Stallone is still involved in these Creed movies. I really want him to be. Last year, and you know what? I should have probably done a review of that, but you know, there was a lot going on in my life. I did watch Samaritan. Not the best movie, but you know what? For what it is, and for what he was trying to do, I liked it. I liked it. And if you guys haven't watched, that movie, Samaritan, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but wow, there is a twist in it that I totally did not expect. I totally did not expect it. So I'm gonna catch up on these on the Rocky. You know what? I'm gonna rewatch the Rocky movies. I'm gonna watch Creed and yeah. So Creed 3 coming in March 3rd. And you know what? If there's a third one, then the first and second one, obviously, I would think and I would hope that they're really, really good. So March 10th, another Scream movie. You know what? I'm not much for horror movies. Really, I'm not. I find them stupid. I find them ridiculous. And that's just me. Hey, if you guys like the Scream series and if you like horror movies, you know what? If you like it, you win. That's all I'm going to say on that. Yes, you do see a TMNT movie. You do indeedly doodly. So yeah, I don't know. What can I say? March 10th, Scream, another Scream movie. Okay, whatever. So March 17th, Shazam! I really honestly cannot wait for this movie to come out. I really, really enjoyed the first Shazam movie. I thought it was fun. I love Zachary Levi. Ever since I watched the series that he was in years ago, Chuck. If you have not seen Chuck, 4 seasons, so much fun. I got them all on DVD. Go find them. Go watch them. Zachary Levi is perfect. The whole entire cast was perfect. And, yeah, I know he's had a lot of ups and downs. He appeared in Thor, kind of a couple of times, small bit, but you know what? I knew it was him, and I enjoyed seeing him in it. But when Shazam came out, God, I loved this movie. I loved it. I love that he was in it. I know that he's not, like big, like say Dwayne Johnson when he did Black Adam. I know he's not ripped, and I know obviously the suit is padded, right? Because Zachary Levi does not exactly have, like say a wrestler's build like Dave Bautista or Dwayne Johnson. So, but you know what? I don't care. It was the personality that really matched with Billy. Essentially, he is Billy. Shazam is Billy. Let's put it that way. And he kept that childlike funniness to Shazam the character, because it is Billy Bastion, right? That is Shazam, and it worked, and it was great. And I thought, God, this is perfect. So when another one is coming out, I thought, okay, super, I'm gonna watch it. So I don't know how this is all going to affect the resetting of the DCU now that Zaslav is like, nope, we're starting all over again, and that's it. And I don't know what Zachary Levi's future in the DCU is going to be, with Shazam movies. If they recast him, I'm going to be really disappointed, because I really do enjoy him in this movie. So I really can't wait till this comes out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. I think personally, that's just me. So, and Super Goji Review says, didn't Amber Heard get removed from the Aquaman movie? Yes. And that was also part of it, because there was a lot of reshooting that had to be done. So as far as I remember, they either edited her out or they recast and reshot. I don't know. Because dang, after what she did and essentially dragging everyone through the mud, and obviously Johnny Depp and blah blah blah. Yeah, she does not deserve to be in that movie. That's just me. So your channel is about to turn 16. Oh, really? You mean yours? Not mine. Oh, or maybe pop culture. There is a Superman versus Shazam animated movie. Which does the Shazam character very well. I heard about that. I haven't seen it yet. So, do you know if it also has Zachary Levi in it? If it does, I'd be interested to see it. So, because I really do like him playing Shazam. I really do. So, anyway, moving on. March 24th, John Wick 4. Yeah, John Wick Chapter 4. So, you know what? A lot of people are saying that enough. We've had enough John Wick movies at this point. And our illustrious Ted is getting older. I shouldn't say that, Ted. You know who I mean, obviously. But, maybe you should just call it quits with Chapter 4. You know what? I love Chapter 1. I still have yet to see Chapter 2 and 3. I feel like I'm so behind. Really. Honest to God. I do want to go through Chapter 2. I do want to go through Chapter 3. I like Keanu Reeves. Ever since Bill and Ted came out, I've enjoyed Keanu Reeves. Sure, you know what? There were some parts that he either could have done better in, or they probably should have maybe recast somebody else. I liked him in The Matrix. I generally like him in a lot of stuff that he's done. So, you know what? If he feels he's up to doing 5 or maybe even 6, and you know what? If the interest, if the interest is still there, sure, why not? You know what? If it's making money, like the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Simple as that. So yeah, why not? Why not John Wick 4? I'll catch up and I'll do 2 and 3. And then on March 31st, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. I'm hoping that, I don't know, I'm mixed about this. I'm hoping that this is going to be good, but I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit funny. I was never really that big into Dungeons and Dragons. I'll be quite honest, and I know that the game has made quite the resurgence in the past few years. And obviously, it must have hit a big resurgence enough to have a movie made. So, I'm gonna check this out, and if it's good, if it's funny, fine, great, I'll win. Is it gonna make a lot of money? Hopefully. I'm just hoping this isn't, more woke, because I can guarantee you, more than likely, Shazam will not be, John Wick won't, Quantumania, I don't know, because the way the MCU has been going lately, I'm not holding my breath. I really want to enjoy it. Cocaine Bear, I just hope that's just hilarity all in itself. And Creed, I just hope they don't shortchange, Sylvester Stallone. So Dungeons and Dragons, I'm hoping turns out pretty good. Yeah, that's all I can pretty much say about it. I'll check it out. I'll see if it's any good. I'll do a review if it is, or if it's just horrible beyond anything, beyond recognition. Evil Dead Rise on April 1st. Funny that they would release that on April 1st, although I'm not really surprised. You know what? If this doesn't have Ash in it, and I really don't know much about the movie, and only because, I watched the first 3, I never watched the remake that I think Michael Bay did it a few years back. But you know what? If it doesn't have Ash in it, what's the point? Really? When Sam Raimi put it out, and with Bruce Campbell, it made the movie what it was intended to be. Scary, but also, with the quirky goofiness to it on top of that only Bruce Campbell can deliver. So you know what? I'm sorry. If this doesn't have Sam Raimi directing or Bruce Campbell in it, nah, easy pass for me. Easy pass. I don't know. What do you guys say? Yes? No? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. And April 7th, Super Mario Brothers, the movie. Chris Pratt playing Mario. Dang. I can't wait for this to happen. This looks like so much fun. I never watched the Mario Brothers from the 90s. I know it was horrifically bad. So I'm glad I've never seen it before in my entire life. John Rendell, Easy Pass, but isn't it the Turnpike? Yeah, probably. Hopefully. Uh, Rancor Steve, yeah, John Wick 4. Yeah. Um, John Rendell, no Raimi, no Campbell, no chance. Exactly, dude. Precisely it. You know what? If it doesn't have those guys, forget it. I'm not in. I'm not in. I want to see Ash in it. And pop culture mechanic. I'm on the fence about Super Mario. If it's woke, forget it. You know what? I'm really hoping so too. I don't think it will be. I don't think so, because you know what? Here's the thing. This past year, I suppose we could put it this way. This past year, well, let's face it, last year too, has not been good for movies. And it has certainly not been good for the MCU. It really hasn't. Um, I think maybe Hollywood has probably slowly woken up and it's like, you know what, this crap ain't working. It's not working, and so we need to go back to basics. So I'm hoping it looks fun. It looks like it's going to be fun. I do like Chris Pratt. I just hope he can really pull this off as Mario. I really want this movie to be good. I really want to enjoy it. April 7th is that's when that is coming out. Super Goji says, I've never seen Evil Dead. Dude, um, usually I won't plug a lot of horror movies because I really don't like horror movies. But you know what? Many years ago, a friend of mine back in St. John, he lives actually in Japan right now. Andrew Murphy, good guy. Um, occasionally I would go over to his place and and hang out over the weekend, sleep over at his place over there on the weekend, right? And he rented Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. And and we watched it. Dude, I'm not much for horror, but dang, go watch it. It's a good movie. It's an old movie. The first movie was supposed to be allegedly a college project that eventually made it out onto video. It wasn't supposed to be big. It was supposed to be, from what I heard, a college project. And it's really what set Bruce Campbell off, especially in the second one, because it's really started getting traction. Rancor Steve, yeah, Bruce Campbell is in Evil Dead Rise. Oh, really? Is he? And Sam Raimi is overseeing the film. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, Rancor Steve, for clearing that up. That's good to know. So, okay, fine. Then you know what? Maybe I definitely will give this a chance. Seeing how you are more in the know than I am, I guess. So, all right, fine. Knowing that, I'll give it a chance. Super Goji, yeah. So go see the original movie. Check out the second one. The second one, it's kind of like a recap, but not quite a recap of sorts. And the third one, just hilarious. It's you got to see it. A few years ago, I believe it was on HBO. There was a season 1 and season 2 of Evil Dead. With Bruce Campbell. It was all right. It had what's her face, the one that played Xena, that was in it. So I watched it just purely for that, and obviously it, released around Halloween, so it wasn't too bad. John Reynolds says, Mario Brothers, haven't they milked that enough? No, dude, you can never milk Mario Brothers enough. Yeah, more money. Yeah, exactly. So, okay. So, Super Mario, yeah, I definitely want to watch that. Evil Dead, you know what? So now that I know that Sam Raimi is going to be directing, Bruce Campbell's going to be in it. Okay, then that's hopefully good enough for me, right? Um, have to head out for dinner. I'll try to stop by later. All right, dude. I will try to go for as long as possible. So, because you know what? We're only in April. So hurry up and shove that food down your throat, dude. Like a manly man would. Okay. May 5th. This is what I'm waiting for. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. James Gunn's last Marvel movie. I have not been disappointed with Volume 1 or Volume 2. Now he's going to be heading the DCU, and I know he's, taking a lot of flack. I would not go ahead and blame James Gunn for that. This is a Zaslav decision, all the way from the top. So when the boss says it, that's what goes, dude. Hey, and we got the lovely Sherry dropping by. Hello, Sherry. I hope you had a marvelous New Year's Eve and a fantastic New Year's Day. And it is lovely, and I hope I'm not overusing that pun too much, but it is awesome to see you. So great to have you here. Rocket better not die. No, dude, you know what? Yeah, I will be totally sad too. If Rocket does die. So, Sherry, what we're doing is right now up on the screen. I know we're up to right now to May 5th, but we're going over the months here, and all the movies that are slated to come out this year. So, obviously, we've gone through January to April. So, if there's any movie that you're really looking forward to so far, because now that we're up to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on May the 5th, you know what? If there's anything that you're looking forward to, give a shout out. Let's talk about it. This is what we're looking for. Another year of promise, ? Hoping for some good movies to come out, Get out and watch some good stuff. That's what we're hoping for, after the trash that we had last year, except for, Top Gun Maverick, that was awesome. Everything Everywhere at Once, that was another good one. So, but yeah, now we're into 2023 and we're going through this. So, James Gunn's last Marvel movie. I'm really hoping this is going to be good. And this is the other thing that I'm afraid of with what's going on in the MCU, with a lot of replacing and recasting of characters, passing the torch on just because vagina, let's put it that way. And this is not a put down to women. This is really definitely any of you who happen to be watching later, or the lovely Sherry, as we have our resident female now in the audience. This is not a put down to women. It obviously is not. I do not hate women. I am not sexist or misogynistic or whatever. It's just when everything, as that's been going on in the Marvel universe and a lot of movies is, I'm strong because I have a vagina and you can't talk back to me because periods and stuff like that. No, that's not the way to write a character in a movie. Shall we call it the Jennifer Lawrence syndrome at this point? Because, obviously Jennifer Lawrence did everything first, right? Remember that? So, because you know what? Look, you draw characters. Sorry, I'm in my comics phase. You write characters like, say, Sigourney Weaver or Linda Hamilton in Terminator and stuff like that. If you write a character good, doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. You just enjoy it for what it is. Good writing and a strong character. That's it. That's all you need, right? So this is my fear for the rest of the MCU. No, I'm not looking forward to anything. I've been thoroughly disappointed by Hollywood lately. Yeah, you know what? I am too. Cocaine Bear is on my list. Why am I not surprised? You know what? That's on my list too. And lovely Sherry, you know what? I said this before. February is, in my family at least, our big month because you got Valentine's Day, February 14th. My wife's birthday is on the 17th. So we got Quantumania. So I want to take her to that. And then our anniversary is on the 24th. So it goes from lovey-dovey family movie of Quantumania to sheer horror on our anniversary with Cocaine Bear. And my birthday is on the 25th. So Cocaine Bear. Yeah, if you've seen the trailer, that looks hilarious. But anyway, so back to Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, when we get to November, I will post Godzilla movie. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. So I'm hoping that they don't kill Star-Lord or Rocket or or any of that kind of shenanigans that go on, and say, I don't know, Nebula or Gamora takes over and I'm the new leaders of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Dude, James Gunn, if you do that, God, I will be pissed. Yeah, or Drax. You know what? Because that team needs to be together. It needs to be together. They're family. They are. To me, at this point, they are family. And to break them up like that by killing off one or two of the characters, screw it. I will be so ticked off. And yeah, GoBots are canon in the MCU. Oh, dude. Don't remind me. Just don't remind me. When I saw that in the holiday special, oh, God. GoBots killed his cousin. Like, oh, crap. Hasbro bought GoBots, which was owned by Tonka. GoBots were incorporated into the Transformer universe, okay? Because Super Goji and I, we're big Transformers fans. We are. So GoBots are part of the Transformer universe. So that means Gobatron is in the MCU. And if Gobatron is part of the Transformers universe under Hasbro, Cybertron is out there somewhere. And if that's the case, Paramount has a problem because they're doing the Transformers movies. Oh boy, I want to see how that's going to play out with Paramount and Disney fighting for rights for Transformers now. Maybe you shouldn't have mentioned it because, everything will be RC will be the leader of the Transformers and she'll have the Matrix and Cybertron is in the MCU. So, but am I right, Super Goji? Wouldn't that make that right? Because if GoBots are in the MCU, then therefore Cybertron must be in the MCU. Because if you remember the Marvel crossover, yep, that's right, the Marvel crossover with Transformers, with Spider-Man and whatnot, that makes him part of the MCU. Therefore, Paramount has a problem, and Cybertron should be in the MCU as well. So let them fight it out. So, okay. May 19th, Fast and the Furious 10. Yeah, another car movie. Family. It's all about family. And Vin Diesel. And you know what? I'm proud to say I've not watched any of the Fast and Furious movies. I know. Maybe it's a shocker. I don't care. I like cars. Don't get me wrong. I like cars. I'm not a super car fan. I like what I like with cars, and that's about it. I'm a Porsche guy myself, right? A European car lover. Let's put it that way. Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche. Unlike Alyssa Milano that hates Tesla cars because Elon Musk is such a Hitler. So she goes out, buys a Volkswagen, which was literally created and manufactured by Hitler and the Nazis. Anyway, not getting into that, not going to get political. I have not watched any of the Fast and Furious movies, and obviously this is the 10th one that's coming out. So, you know what? Okay, fine. They're doing it right. They got to make a 10th one. I don't know. Wow. This is long in the franchise. Wow, I can't believe they did 10 already. Am I going to go see it? No, probably not. Are you guys going to go see it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Having the faintest idea. I don't know if any of you guys have watched any of these, like, Fast and Furious. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's just too late to catch up on 10 movies at this point. Really couldn't tell you. So next up to bed. May 26th, The Little Mermaid. Oh, crap. What can I say? Yeah, many of you know the debacle with Disney right now. And if you watched any of their live movies, well, what can I say? Let's continue on the crap fest with The Little Mermaid, and let's totally change Ariel from white, which would be an homage to her Danish, I believe her Danish roots, Hans Christian Andersen, because obviously, no, let's screw that. Because, he was a white guy. He was a white European. And let's just change Ariel all around from, essentially being white or pale to black, because that makes sense, doesn't it? Because really, you need melanin way deep under the sea. Although purely scientifically speaking, she would be probably maybe more translucent. I don't know. But no, screw the author. Forget it. We're not going to have a white Ariel, just like in the animated movie before. No, we're going to make her black. Screw you, Disney. Forget you. Felix Haas, Ginger Side. Nice to see you here, man. I really, honest to God, hope that you had a great New Year's Eve and a fantastic New Year's Day. And you know what, dude? It's awesome to see you. Thank you for joining in. So if you just dropped in, hey, we are going through the movies that are supposed to be coming out this year. So you know what? We are up to The Little Mermaid in May. And we've gone through the movies so far. So if there's a movie that is coming out soon that we have not talked about, make a comment, dude. Make a comment. Hail and bow. Thank you. Well, hail and bow to you too, man, for dropping by and for being part of this chat. Thank you for joining in, and especially at the beginning and the first Titillating Tuesday of this year. So I'm really honestly glad that all of you dropped by. John and Sherry and Super Goji. And now you, Felix. Nice to have you here. So, you know what? Little Mermaid, no way. Forget it. I'm not going to watch it. Nah, not happening. So June the 2nd. So another Spider-Man animated movie, Across the Spider-Verse. So the second animated movie to come out by Sony. And I know that lately there's been a lot of talk that, Miles Morales is Spider-Man. It's like, no, first of all, genius. He is a Spider-Man. He is not the Spider-Man. Peter Parker is the Spider-Man. Miles Morales is another Spider-Man. So, but you know what? I did enjoy the first one. I liked the first one. I didn't mind that Miles Morales in the first one was the main character. I was okay with it. I thought it was very fairly written. It was really good. And Peter Parker was in it because obviously, the situation. If you watch the first movie, Peter Parker was dropped into Miles Morales' universe. And hilarity ensues. And no, but it was a good movie. So, you know what? I'm really actually looking forward to this. And I don't care if Miles Morales is, yet again, the focus of this movie. I don't care. Because, you know what? We've had a lot of movies of Peter Parkers in the live-action movies. And I don't mind this. I don't mind that, I'll see a different a different Spider-Man. Not the Spider-Man, but a different Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And I'm okay with that. And I liked the voice actor that did play Miles Morales. And I don't know. I just like the first movie. So I'm going to give the second movie a chance. And I'll watch it. So and yes, and hail to everyone. Yeah, and thanks for giving a shout out and saying hi to everybody as well, Felix. Great to have you again. So, as I mentioned with Super Goji reviews, and to everyone here, yeah, both of us are really we're Transformers fans. We're Transformers nerds, and I suppose in a way he can tell you. I don't want to say I'm a big name in the Transformers groups, because that really sounds, to me at least, awfully conceited. But I'm, I suppose, well known from doing a lot of scale posters and whatnot. In the Transformers groups, and work for X Transbots, doing a lot of box art and whatnot. So yeah, I suppose without tooting my own horn, and saying rather humble, I'm known in the Transformer community. And June the 9th is Transformers Rise of the Beast. I'm a small content creator. You'll get up there, dude. Don't worry about it. You know what? And if you can, plug your channel or put your link in the description. You know what? And if it helps you out, I want to help you grow as well. So if you're able to, put your link in the description, and hopefully you get subs. That's what I want to do. Help out people that have helped me out as well. Pay it forward. So Transformers Rise of the Beasts coming out. And if you know anything about Transformers, this is going to be touching up on the Maximals and the Predacons. And apparently this is going to be, as far as I know, taking place either late 80s or early 90s. And I think it's 90s, because it's pretty much a homage to when Beast Wars was released in the 90s. So I'm pretty sure this is going to take place in the 90s. I heard Michael Bay does have a hand in this. I watched the Bumblebee movie. I did like the Bumblebee movies. I can't stand the Michael Bay movies. And I will say that. I don't care who hears it. The first Michael Bay movie, the first one back in 2007, Transformers, yeah, I got it. They looked all alien, but it was good. I was thrilled to see my Transformers live on screen, even though they didn't look G1-ish. And the excuse back in the day was, well, they're alien robots. We can't make them look like, the way they used to look in 1984. And then Bumblebee came out. You know what? You kind of could. You could have, because it looked good in the Bumblebee movie. And so, as far as I know, this is after Bumblebee. And, oh, that's a good idea. Thank you so much. Hey, dude, not a problem. And I hope you get 1 billion subscribers from it. So in this movie, it's going to be the Maximals. It's going to be the Predacons that are also introduced into this. Yeah, Blitzwing was called Starscream in the trailer. Oh my god. I know, right? Anyway, Mirage, because they're trying to keep the G1 aesthetic. And if you're wondering what I mean by G1, it refers to, the old cartoon back in 1984. Mirage, they made, who was originally a Formula One race car. They turned him into a Porsche, I believe, 911. Not the 935 like Porsche in the original G1 cartoon, because that's what Jazz actually was. You know what? And this is my Jazz, okay? The Porsche 935 race car. But in this movie, they made Jazz, Porsche 911, but it's not Jazz, it's actually Mirage. So I'm a little disappointed by that because I want jazz. I want my Mirage jazz. So, and I've been hearing rumors that, yeah, Michael Bay does have a little bit of touch on this film. I'm hoping it's as good as the Bumblebee film. But if Michael Bay does have his fingerprints on this, I just might be disappointed. I don't know. And introducing Maximals and Predacons. Yeah, for the Bumblebee movie. Yeah. Blitzwing called Sarah Scream. Here's the point. Robots in disguise. If you have animals in a modern day setting, I don't care if it's the 80s or if it's the 90s or, whatever, they're not really robots in disguise anymore. They're essentially giant robot creatures that look like animals that are metal. You're not really in disguise anymore. And especially if they're giant sized, like Optimus Primal is supposed to be. Not much of a disguise now, is it now? Not really. So, exactly. Giant robot animals. Come on. This is not really robots in disguise. I got a scale poster. I made a Beast Wars scale poster. Okay. I did the research. Maximals and Predacons are supposed to be actual animal sized. I'm not going to get into the whole aesthetic into it. Okay. They were supposed to be actual animal sized. And if any of you remember Beast Wars or watched Beast Wars back in the 90s, maybe Primal is called Bigfoot. Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe he is Bigfoot. The thing was, at the end of season 2, okay, of Beast Wars back in the 90s, Megatron, or to any of you really, hardcore nerds out there, Transmetal Megatron enters the Ark, okay? The Ark that crash landed in when the Autobots and Decepticons woke up in 1984, okay? Megatron passes by Optimus Prime's arm, his forearm specifically. And he's small compared to Optimus Prime's forearm. So it gives a scale on the size of what all the Maximals and Predacons should be. Okay? They're supposed to be small. They're not supposed to be big, giant robots, the same size as Optimus Prime. They're not. So, and this is what throws me off. This is what I don't like about it. If they actually did a little bit of their research, you wouldn't have this. But, they're alien robots from another planet. And they're supposed to be all giant size. It's like, oh, whatever, dude. Yeah, he is small compared to Optimus. He is. And that's why I've received a lot of flack when I released that Beast Wars scale poster. Because no, these supposed to be big. It's like, shut up, arsehole. No, I did my research. Do your own research. You'll find that I'm right. So, anyway. Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Am I looking forward to it? Kind of. Maybe. Maybe I'll see it. Maybe I'll pass it by. I know it takes place after Bumblebee. I'll give it a shot. Okay? That's all I can say. Maybe it might be good. Maybe it will. I hear that there's supposed to be, I don't know, maybe even time travel involved in this. And if that's the case, I don't know. Maybe they'll just clean up the open-endedness of the last Michael Bay movie where, Unicron is actually Earth, and maybe they'll solve that. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I'll see what happens. So on June the 16th, oh my God. Okay. Flash. The Flash movie. Okay. So as you know, okay, wait a minute here. Hold on here. We have leaked figures for Wheeljack, Airraiser, Nightbird, and an odd picture of Scourge. Yeah, that's true. That just came out today, didn't it? That weird picture of possibly Scourge. So that will be interesting. So yeah, I got to look at those again. So so June 16th, the Flash movie. Well. I don't know what to make of this. And probably why Zaslav, who is now the head of Warner Brothers, has probably had enough and wanted to reboot the entire DCU. Because Ezra, that played the Flash, in Justice League and whatnot, dang, that's a nutcase just crying to be fired from every job he's ever come across. So I don't know what's going to happen with the Flash movie, if this is still going to come out, if they're going to release it, or if they're just going to reshoot the parts that Ezra is in. That would be really hard pressed, because or if they're just going to do Flashpoint as an excuse, to use it to reset the DCU. I'm thinking that's what they might do. Hard to say. I don't know if I want to see this. I really honestly don't. You know what? I know that Black Adam, I mean, it came out. I thought it was okay. I thought it was all right. I know a lot of people are saying it flopped. And maybe it really did. I thought it was okay. But I guess the way some DC movies have been going, it's just like, with all the trouble that their actors have been going through, like Ezra and like Amber Heard, and I suppose, yeah, with The Rock doing Black Adam, flopping hard. I can only assume that Zaslav at Warner Brothers is like, you know what, screw this, I've had enough of this, let's reset everything. And yeah, and James Gunn has been getting a lot of flack by saying, no, we're not having Henry Cavill as Superman anymore. He's going to go do his own, we're not having him in the whole reboot, and everybody getting mad at him. So, but then again, seeing how he's going to be doing Warhammer soon, God, I wish Henry Cavill all the best. So as for this Flash movie coming out, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm iffy on this one. Lovely Sherry, what do you think? Or John, Super Goji, Felix, what do you guys think? Pop Culture Mechanic, if you're still here, what do you think about the Flash and about Ezra? I don't know. Wheeljack is a nerd face emoji. Yeah, exactly right. Michael Bay is like Ed Wood with a lot of CGI and explosions. Yeah, as we call them in the Transformer community, the Bay explosions. So, yeah, and some odd adult jokes. Oh God, yeah, I'm sick and tired of those. They dropped the Rock. Yeah, they dropped the Rock from Black Adam. Yeah, they do. They really did. They honestly really did. So, so June 23rd, we have another Pixar movie coming out. Elemental. So, okay. I'm thinking this is probably the same movie like Inside Out, all the different characters in the head, except this is like different elements. Like I'm thinking water, fire, wood. By all powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give you my opinion on Ezra Miller, but I don't want to get you thrown off YouTube. Oh, that's right. You're right. The new guidelines. Shame on all of you if you get me to swear or drop an F-bomb or anything like that. Yeah. Flash movie would be cool. It would be. I do want a good Flash movie. You know what? Because what was the last season of Flash or the season before that on TV there? Ezra Miller appeared in the Flash series. So yeah, how's that going to work? Or are they just going to replace him with TV Flash? I don't know. I really don't know. So Elemental by Pixar is like, I don't know. To me, it's another Inside Out movie. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of Pixar movies lately just because Disney's just failing so hard on every front. So, moving on. Oh God, June 30th. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Yeah. Okay. To make things clear, last year in a video, I reported, roughly around the same time that Doomcock also reported it, that they're going to kill off Indy, and not just old Indy, but also young Indy, and replace him with that Fleabag actress. You know what? And it's just as well that I don't remember her name right now. And John Rendell. Yeah, I'm trying really hard not to get thrown off YouTube right now. Because there's some comments I really want to make about Kathleen Kennedy and oh God, and what's her face? And oh Lord, just forgive me and bite my tongue. I gotta tell you. Yeah, Indiana Jones definitely milked dry. Dude, you are so right. Nothing but dust coming out of that TNT. Exactly. No hope for anything even close to good coming there. I know, dude, right? Right? Because I reported this sorry, I'm gonna stop saying last year because last year was 2022. And I reported this in 2021. Okay, because now we're in 2023. Pops! Finalizing some videos and just wanted to say, hey, Pops, my man, God, I hope you had a really good New Year's Eve and a really good New Year's Day. And dude, thank you for popping by. No pun intended, I guess. We're going through the movies of what's going to be coming out this year. And you know what? Thank you for coming in and saying hi. And hey, and you know what? And if you guys can, spread the link, spread the chat. God, spread it everywhere on Twitter. And you know what? I'm not too far from getting to 400. So really going to try to make of it, trying to get to 1,000 this year, hopefully. So if you guys can spread the link to help me out. God, Pops, I'm really glad that you're here. And Pop Culture Republic. Holy moly, I'm getting some heavy hitters coming in besides the lovely Sherry. And yes, I'm not interested in the Flash either. Ezra ruined it for me. You were darn tootin' right, Sherry. God, I can't. I'm not interested. But Pop Culture Republic also. Hi. Here I am geeking out like a fanboy with all these people coming in now all of a sudden. I hope you also had a good New Year's Eve and New Year's Day on top of that. And I hope you enjoyed many a plethora of foods, both you and Pops. And great to see you here. We're yeah, hi there to you too. So listen, Pops and Pop Culture, we're doing so far the movies that are, scheduled to come out this year. And right now we're on June 30th for Indiana Jones. And we're going through them, our hopes and dreams. And like the title of the show says, another year of promise, ? And yeah, Indiana Jones, this is not full of promise because like I was saying before, I reported this back in 2021. Same time that Doomcock did, and about killing Indy off. And I really, as much as I love Indy, and like as much as I love Star Wars, because I grew up with these guys, I grew up with these characters. I don't want to see this. I do want to see it because it's Indy. but I don't want to see it because I know what's going to happen. And I don't want to be, and again, like John Reynolds said, careful because of that new YouTube algorithm. I don't want to get PO'd at this movie. And I don't want to hate this movie because I love the character. But I'm going to hate this movie. And I know I'm going to hate this movie. And Pop says, we just talked about the same on Talk Hard. Good. I'm glad. Because the more this gets out about this movie, I want people to rage about this. And I want people to rage against Lucasfilm and what they're doing. Want me to come in for a few? I should send you a link. I should send you and Pop Culture a link. Not looking forward to the next Indiana Jones film. I'm going to call it Indiana Jones and the Dial of Desperation. Yeah, the Dial of Desperation. Also, maybe Dial a Nap. Yeah, he falls to dust, right? I mean, let's face it. How old is Harrison Ford now? I know he's like pushing 80, around 80 years old. Like, come on. When he filmed Star Wars, when he was in Star Wars, right? He had an accident. He broke a leg or broke a hip or whatever it was, right? And yeah, he's falling to dust. He literally is. Just say fudge. Isn't that word? Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, you want a link? Yeah, everybody wants a link now, right? Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes, he's 80. He's 80. Okay. Dude's like ancient old. He really, honest to God, is. And also, you know what? I don't know if I can send a link. You know what? Maybe I can send a link. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll send it here in the chat. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Okay. If it goes out, and Pops, if you want to join in, Pop Culture, if you want to join in, Super Goji, you know what? Just because you're a young channel, and I'm going to promote you too, like I said, if you can do that, come on in. Come on in. Join the chat. You know what? Cardinal Sim wanted to join in also, and I was going to add him. And then he found out he had a previous engagement. So I don't know if you can get in with that link. I really don't know. Let's hide this. Oh, no. You know what? Okay. Hold on here. Copied. This is okay. This is how you send an invite. Oh, you know what? And it just happens to be the same invite. You know what? I don't know if this is going to show up on in the chat. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I'm taking a chance here. So I'm also going to check on YouTube if it just happens to show up there. But yeah, you know what? Let's talk. Let's talk about this. Apparently it did, because you know what? On the first time ever, here we go. We have Pops joining into the show. Welcome, Pops, my man.
How are you, my brother? It is so great to be with you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody in chat. I was just actually, I was been asked to be on Sporking News tomorrow night. Same thing. It's like, is anyone excited about India? How can we have an Indiana Jones film and this much apathy in the world? Something's seriously wrong in the universe if that's the case. They've done something so dramatically wrong. Yeah, it's so sad. It is just, it's like devastating to even have to admit.
It is, isn't it, though? So, and here's the thing. Here's also the thing that throws everything else out of the water, okay? Back in the 90s, I don't know if you watched it back in the 90s, but there was the Young Indiana Jones series, okay?
Sure, of course.
And many of us watched it because, like I said before, I was a fan of Indiana Jones. And yeah, I'm going to watch Young Indiana Jones because I wanted to see more adventures. And if you remember, because they, I believe, edited it out of the VHS copies that were released, but there was old Indiana Jones that was at the beginning of the show when the show was aired on TV. And, you know, it was old Indy. He had the hat. He had the eye patch. So we knew he made it to a very ripe old age. And that's canon to me, I'm sorry, that's canon.
What was that guy? Man, I remember seeing it. I can picture he had like a patch on, an eye patch or something, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. He did.
And the one guy that played Indiana Jones, didn't he? He's the guy that went on to do Boondock Saints, right? The Sean Patrick something. Sean.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some OG
Sean
stuff,
Patrick,
man.
Something.
Yeah, Sean Patrick Flannery. There it is. I looked it up. I cheated because I couldn't get it out of my head if I didn't figure it out, or it'll just be stuck there. So my wife was like, because we were talking about this over the last couple of days, and she was reminded of our horrific Crystal Skull experience where I made her go. And whenever, because I didn't hate the very opening, swinging, he made a joke because he doesn't get off the whip fast enough, and some of the banter.
Right.
And then they have the shot with the refrigerator. And I just remember sighing, and she kind of like grabbed my arm. And then at the end, when the spaceship comes out, I just started going, no, this is X-Files. No. She grabbed my arm. She goes, you made me come. We're staying here. There he is. That's the OG Indiana Jones right there, buddy. Yeah.
That is the old Indiana Jones, right?
I think it was a radio guy, right? Wasn't he like a radio guy? I think so. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, and Orville Nation is here.
Greetings, Orville really? Nation. Oh, PJ, bro. Awesome. Hey, buddy.
Happy New Year, my man. I am so glad that you're here.
Let's share this out and get this over. Let's get this dude to 400. Let's do it. Let's do this. Get him out there, PJ. Tell people, come up in here. Let's talk about some shenanigans.
Yeah, I hope you had an awesome New Year's Eve and a great New Year's Day, Orville Nation. I am so glad that you're here. Welcome to Titillating Tuesdays. So and to both of you, and Pop Culture Republic. Thanks. I may join in once I get some pets seen to. They're begging for attention. Yeah, I know how that is, right? So sure. And good to see you guys. But so this is old indie. Okay, this is canon because that came out before anything else. And for Kathleen Kennedy, like I said, to do what she's going to do. However, Doomcock also released that video, John Williams, saying, had to redo a few little things for the end of the film. So I'm thinking and I'm hoping and I'm praying to God up above that it's like, you know what, we better change this ending very quickly because, boy, if we go ahead with this, either heads are going to roll or basically it's going to be a career killer for till the end of time for Kathleen Kennedy if she does this, if she slaughters this.
See,
I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think that's hopeful. So she's not going anywhere until she decides to go anywhere, in my opinion. No. And even as bad as this movie could be, it's still going to make a few $100 million enough. I mean, it's not going to make what they want because the movie's going to. I don't think they can rescue it because of the time travel element. That's pretty much been confirmed. The Dial of Destiny. It's all pointing that direction. And when I heard that was the one biggest red flag for me. It was like, come on, time travel can't be done right by smart people. I definitely know you people can't do it. Like I just, you can't write a 20-minute TV episode. There's no way I believe you guys can whiteboard time travel. Like there's just zero faith in any of that. Right. So,
you know what? Steven Spielberg can. Back to the Future. I'll give it that. And that was fun.
Zemeckis did a lot more of the heavy lifting there, though, I think, than
that's
Steven
true too.
did. Zemeckis is he is an OG filmmaker, so I give Zemeckis a lot more credit than he probably gets. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Doctor Who. I'm not questioning Doctor Who, except for latest Doctor Who. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyway, but they can get away with it.
I missed your take on some of the earlier stuff. Let me ask you about a dilemma that I have with that very, very first one, Megan.
Go for it.
I got the screener and I was invited to go to a screening. So I can't really do the review because I'm going to tick them off because I'll be ahead of them by 2 days. So I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to go to the screener. Because if I go to their things, then I miss out on doing this. So I'm like, I've blown them off, told them I'm not going to go. But I actually got a screener and I'm like, well, I could just do this review and they will be totally ticked off. So I guess I'm just kind of sit on it for another day and maybe release it on Thursday because I could do it Thursday and not be in trouble.
I hate you for telling me this now.
Yeah, this is a dilemma of my world. This is the dilemma of my world is I still
know.
have some of this stuff, and it's like, and that's kind of where I'm at with most of these things that I'm seeing on your list too. And we talked about it earlier. We're like,
Right.
I will get a screener, or I will wait for them to drop on a service like Scream. I'm not doing Scream into theater again. That last one broke me. I know people love that last one, and so here's my thing with the last one, folks. If you haven't seen the last Scream movie, it's not that bad, as long as you don't realize the white people die. Once you realize the racism of this film, you get broken. PCR.
Exactly.
Hey.
PCR. Nice to have you.
Hello.
Howdy,
All right,
howdy,
well,
howdy.
Thank you for the invite.
Well, not a problem. Nice that you could join. Wow. So, you know what? Aside from a very scandalizing interview that I did last year of a certain toy company, you guys are essentially the first guests on a Titillating Tuesday.
Wow.
So,
all right.
Well,
Titillating
I've
it
never
is.
been on anything, so this is a first for me.
Now,
that's
now you
cool.
are. Oh, so
Yeah.
it's a first.
Yes.
Well then, congratulations for being my first. I will be gentle. So,
All right.
no reach around. Anyway, so yeah, Indiana Jones. I am not looking forward to this. I want to see it. Like I said before, I want to see it because I love Indiana Jones, but
Yeah.
I don't want to see it because I know what they're going to do.
More out of the morbid curiosity than anything.
Yeah, and that's about it, right? It's almost like a perverted kind of, put me through the pain, but
Well,
just so I
look
can
at
see
the
my character
creative
once more.
team. You look at the creative team that gave us Crystal Skull, and other
Yeah.
than James Mangold attached to this, who is already bought into the 2020s attack fans nonsense.
Yeah,
I have zero faith that it could be like they've lost me so much. They've lost. So it's going to be the thing where only if it comes out and there's enough people I know and like that would say good, positive things would I kind of reverse my stance. But Disney's not getting any of my dollars. I'm not physically going to. So, I figure week 2 or 3, if I hear it's good, then I'll buy a ticket to an indie film and go see it. And if that's the case, but if I hear mediocre stuff, it'll land somewhere. I have a yacht club membership that will probably put it on there within a few days anyway. So that's where I'll end up. So
I couldn't see it aside from morbid curiosity. That's about it.
Yeah. A perverted, morbid curiosity.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm a sadist. God.
Why am I watching this? Why am I watching
this? I
this?
know, right? Why am I
Why?
punishing myself? So on to the next one. July 14th, another Mission Impossible movie with, of course, Tom Cruise. And we got another one, Super Goji.
Hey, Super Goji.
Hello.
Joining into the chat.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, my friend.
Yep.
All right. Nice
So
to meet you. Thank you for letting me be.
the way you introduced that, are you not excited for another Mission Impossible movie?
You know
how
what?
many is it so far? Is this like the
7?
This is 7.
7.
Yeah. So here's my rundown on Mission Impossible. I have a nostalgic. They've worn me down, and I can tolerate the first one. When my initial response to the first one, I hated it because they made the villain twist.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for number 2. I didn't like 3 as much as most people. But then once you got to like Rogue Nation, Ghost Protocol, Fallout, these are golden. I love those movies. They're great. So I'm okay with riding Tom out. Let's see what happens. Is how I feel about that one. That's actually one I would see in the theater.
I can't remember any beyond 3. I don't even know.
Well, they got good again at 3 after that one. Yeah. They hired Brad Bird, and then they passed the torch to Christopher McQuarrie, who was a great filmmaker, and that's why they got good.
Yeah. They hired Brad Bird. Yeah, Brad Bird. God, I love the stuff that he does.
Yep.
I really do. So thank God for that. So no, I mean, as for me, I really got to catch up on the Mission Impossible movies because I know I skipped a few. So And I know more than likely, I shouldn't say I know, but I got a feeling that due to Top Gun Maverick doing so well, that more than likely Mission Impossible, because obviously Tom Cruise, he's going to be riding that wave, and people are going to be expecting this to be just as good, I'm thinking, as Top Gun Maverick was.
Still haven't seen that.
Really?
Still haven't seen it?
No.
Oh,
one of the
dude,
best-
do
one of the
yourself
best
a
films of the
favor.
year.
Top Gun Maverick, have not seen it.
Oh,
Yeah.
they've re-released
one of
it
the
in
best
theater,
films.
at least up here in Canada.
keep hearing
know
it.
about the States. But yeah, it's on Paramount Plus now.
Yep.
Do yourself a favor, watch it. It is really good.
I'm going to have to make time for it.
Oh yeah, like you could just jump on it if you have not seen the first Top Gun movie.
Yep,
You
I've seen it.
really honestly, well, yeah, I imagine you have. Yeah, but for anybody else that might be joining in later on or watching later on, if you've never seen the first Top Gun movie, you don't have to really backtrack much and watch it
Mhm.
in order to get this. You know,
I know that there's a
Koji, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a Transformer collaboration of Top Gun Maverick, a figure release.
Oh, that's
I don't know
right.
if
There was too.
a lot of people don't like it. I haven't seen it personally, but I would love to get one.
Really?
I don't know how it's bad. I don't get it. You might need to watch a review on it. I don't know.
I might have to, yeah, because I didn't really invest in any of those collaborations whatsoever, like the Back to the Future one, the Ghostbusters one,
the Jurassic Park one. That's the recent one now, and the Dracula one.
Oh yeah, the Dracula one. I forgot about
That's
that.
What's his name? Mind Wipe, repaint. I think.
I think so.
From Titan's Return. That was a good one. Titan's Return was a good line. I didn't get any of them, but I wish I did.
I pulled it up. It is kind of disappointing because it's very plain looking. I wish they'd made it the motorcycle.
Hey, it's a plane.
Yeah.
It's a plane. I wish it was the motorcycle. The motorcycle would have been better.
You know
But
what
it's
they
a
could have done?
plane, and it's pretty generic looking is the problem. It's actually for
Exactly.
$45. Yeah, I'm like, I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
paying $45
exactly.
for that.
If anything, try to use like a Starscream Thundercracker Skywarp mold.
They should use the Siege one. The Siege one has to be like the best looking one. They
Yeah.
retool it and whatever.
Exactly. Give it a different head.
I'm planning to get the SS-86 coordination Starscream. I think I ordered him Sunday. He's gonna be here soon. I haven't had any experience with an Earthrise figure except Airwave, and that's the only Earthrise figure I have.
Oh yeah. Ooh, we got another one to the chat.
I want to ask Super Goji though. Is he down with the Mission Impossible thing?
I
think it might
have
be.
seen clips and bits of Mission Impossible because my father usually just stops on them. So I'm down to see another one, possibly.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool.
And Scotty R37, welcome to the chat, my friend. Great to have you.
Comic Relief Curator, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I saw your bingo card and I had to weigh in. Pops, nice to see you. PCR and Goji.
Hello.
I don't think we've ever met, but it's a pleasure to meet all.
No.
I'm just happy to be
Same
here
here.
because I've never been like on a live stream with another content creator before, and I appreciate him letting
Same
me
here.
join.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
me
not a
too.
problem. You know what?
I'm-
There's an old saying in construction: you're only green once.
You
you're
joined my
baptized by
server
fire.
from a Discord server a long time ago from another server because I posted on the self promo. Then I got to know you, and then I subscribed to your channel. I watched a lot of your videos, and then I saw your live stream, and then said I stopped by, and I'm stopping by a lot of your live streams.
Nice. Thanks, man. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
Well, and Comics Relief, where did we meet? Was it on Jill's channel or was it on Cockney?
It was on Anti-Derivative Jill's channel.
Yeah. Jill
Yeah.
is my best friend on the internet. Pardon me. I'm Canadian, so I'm smoking perfectly legal products.
Oh, okay.
I'm in New
Same
York.
here.
I don't know if
So
anyone happens.
I
All right.
applaud you smoking those products away, my friend. So
The recreational botanicals.
Exactly. That's right.
The
And
author is
others-
here.
The
Wow.
author, Stephen Walton. Hail to the chat. Well, awesome that you're here, my friend. I hope, like I've been saying to everyone anyway, I hope you had a awesome New Year's Eve, and I hope that 2023 is starting off great for you as well. I'm honored that you were here in the chat.
A
So
lot of cool people here.
welcome away. So next on the list, July 21st.
Barbie.
Oh god, Barbie.
I wouldn't want to devote this much time to it, Mike.
No.
Is
But
it
we
live
would have a
action?
blast EFAPing
This is-
Barbie.
Yeah. This is live action.
Oh my god.
Here's
look
the
at-
weird thing about Barbie, though. It is co-written by Noah Baumbach.
That's
Oh
like
my gosh. Really?
Like,
Yeah, same guy who
why?
directed Life Aquatic by Steve Zissou.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I had another
what would
movie.
possess
Co-writer
you?
of the Royal Tenenbaums, writing Barbie.
Right,
Why?
Oh,
I
how
don't
the
know.
mighty have fallen.
Oh my gosh, it's directed by Greta Gerwig. She just won an Oscar. What the heck is she
Yeah.
doing directing Barbie?
I think
She
it's
likes,
just a spoiler of, like,
pink.
Transformers.
that could be.
Yep.
I don't know.
Did she sell her soul for something else? Holy crap, this is crazy. I didn't spend any time looking into this film, and now I'm like,
Well,
what
what
on
if
earth
it's a
is going
what
on?
if it's a subversive perspective on capitalism and
Or
body
she could have lost a
types?
bet.
Totally ad
Yeah.
for
There's
toys.
going to be a
It's pretty cool.
bittersweet, maybe a My Little Pony will show up at the end.
Wait,
was
no,
like
no,
six
that's
different-
Hasbro. That's Hasbro. This is Mattel.
I thought it was Mattel. My mistake.
No, My Little Pony is Hasbro.
Well, I know with the
Didn't
Barbie
so-
thing, it's like
Always
six
room for a
different
crossover.
POCs, right? 6 different POC Barbies and POC
Yeah.
Kens.
Yep.
Yeah, because
So-
Simu Liu is in it. I knew that. Yeah, Simu
is
Liu
he?
is in it. Yeah, he's
Oh,
one of the
God.
Kens.
Yes, I did
Oh.
see.
That
Shang-Chi.
racist POS. Well, forget it. It's not like I'm going to watch this movie anyway. But
No.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
dare
going to
you to
see
watch
it.
it.
Oh, I'm
gonna
watching
see
this.
it.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get this. Yeah, this is a yacht service gold
yeah?
mine right there, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
absolutely.
Worst case scenario, it's going to be
bomb
it's
at
going to
the
be
box
like
office.
Enchanted or something.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you mention that, yeah, I can totally see it at that point, being like Enchanted.
It's going to be like the Nicole Kidman version of Bewitched.
Yes.
I think it's just going to be this incredible
boy, oh my
demasculation of Ryan Gosling, just this constant belittling of Ryan Gosling. It's just going to be off the chain. I just
I
can't
I
already-
wait.
know. With
I've
all
already
the good
pre-ordered
movies
my
that he's
Ryan
been in.
Gosling fleshlight.
Oh God. You know
Can you
what?
imagine the
I
cheesy
just
merch?
really-
That should be a video. Just go to the cheesy merch and just film all of the versions of. Oh, it's just going to be so bad and cringy.
I can just see
I
Andy
honest-
Masterson wanting to make a figure out of Ryan Gosling and make him a Ken.
Ryan
I think
Gosling's
this
body
movie's-
pillow.
This
Yeah,
movie's gonna
yeah.
bomb at the box office. Like
Yeah.
a lot of these movies, like I'm gonna say, like if the movie doesn't do well, like maybe I'm gonna point a finger at Cocaine Bear. It's like a movie that's pumped in so much horror. It might get an audience, but it might not succeed. Who knows?
Well,
Yeah.
it might be this year's Chippendale Rescue Rangers. It'll be self-referential and ironic kind
It
of thing.
might
It'll be a
save the
parody of
theaters.
itself.
Probably.
I don't see
Um,
it having a big audience.
but-
no.
I don't know. Just for massive amount of girls, possibly, and
Yeah.
probably blue-haired feminists just waiting to tear the living daylights out of this movie. You know?
Imagine He-Man is in a cameo for this.
Oh boy,
Mm.
that was
By
Mattel.
Gerard
So,
Butler.
yeah. It's too bad you wouldn't see a old GI Joe figure. Hey Barbie, I'm home. You know,
I think
and you know you're gonna hear that Aqua song. I don't know how many times during this film.
Oh, I hope so. I love
we
that.
don't, I don't think we should sing it. We might get a copyright
Oh,
claim.
I really don't know. So, but yeah.
Speaking of bombs,
Bombs
There's so
away.
many to choose from so far. Okay,
so
so
on July 21st.
also on July 21st, we got Oppenheimer.
I don't know what that is. I'm
is
sorry.
Oppenheimer
well,
is a
Oppenheimer-
Christopher Nolan biography, and it is being
Yes.
released at the worst possible time of the year. I have no idea why he's going to go a week after a Mission Impossible film, only 3 or 4 weeks after Indiana Jones. Like
It's releasing the same day on a Barbie movie. What do you expect? It's gonna fail.
Well, it doesn't make
Because
any sense. Like,
Oppenheimer
it's
is
just bad
about
marketing.
the atomic bomb. And
Yep.
so
Yeah, it's the guy. It's the guy who made the
bomb.
bomb. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
so it's gonna
distributing
bomb Barbie
Oppenheimer,
out of
though?
the out of the box office?
Because
That's what it is.
Christopher Nolan famously broke up with Warner Brothers, didn't he? Because of the release of Tenet. And so I'm
Yes.
wondering who's
Mm.
releasing Oppenheimer now. Is it Universal?
Yeah.
I think it might be
Yeah,
Universal.
it's Universal.
Yeah.
Because he got Cillian Murphy and Emily Blunt and Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr. I mean, it's
Jack
a massive
Quaid.
cast. He's got everybody in this thing, man. Yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah.
got Huey.
He does too. Yeah.
I can
So-
finally see the screen finally.
What-
Could be interesting.
When I seen the trailer for this, it's like, wow, this is going to be a really, really good movie.
Well, do you ever
seems
remember-
like it will?
Do you remember, like, it was an old HBO movie called Fat Man and Little Boy.
Yeah.
And it had
Vaguely
Paul
remember it, yeah.
Newman and Dwight Schultz and
Yep.
fantastic movie about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And so
Yep.
it would be interesting to actually have that sort of, and again, that movie was a well-paced drama surrounding the action. And it'll
Yes.
be interesting to see Christopher Nolan slow down an atomic bomb to be a thoughtful, no, you really have to think about the power we're unleashing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I got from the trailer. If it's different in the movie, then I'll be mistaken. But it looks interesting. And if like, I remember remember Ali starring the guy who slapped Chris Rock?
Yes.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
and I
Who
watched
can
it. and I was
forget
like,
that?
how do you make Muhammad Ali boring or slow? But like
Exactly.
watching the trailer to Oppenheimer, I'm like, Christopher Nolan, if you could do me a favor, if you could slow down a nuclear explosion so I can actually admire the terror and the beauty, I will sit there for 2.5 hours.
Oh God. Yes.
Evidently, they evidently recreated an explosion, so it's going to be really cool to
That's
see.
fair.
So
Yeah.
this movie list is basically the hyped up movies of 2023.
I think these are the big ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
yeah, allegedly going to be big ones.
Well, I have 2 movies that aren't on this list, but they're not too big, but they're minor big. But I'm gonna tell them when we get around the month.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
So
so smart.
let's see. July the 28th. The Marvels.
So is this Miss Marvel or something? I don't know. I haven't seen the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
This is Miss Marvel from the Teeny Bopper show that just came out around the summertime this year.
Missed it.
Captain Marvel. So Brie
Space
Larson.
Karen.
Space Karen.
Karen.
That's what I thought
And-
Craven was. I thought that said
and,
Karen instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other Miss Marvel or Photon that was in near in WandaVision.
WandaVision. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that
was a
one.
good
Okay.
show.
That
huh?
one.
Yeah, Monica
Yeah.
Rambeau.
Yeah.
Yes, Monica Rambeau. So this is going to be all 3 muddy vagina power away.
It's the
Marvels.
team up you never
Yeah.
wanted.
3 good reasons not to see it.
Yeah, I have no Marvel's. I have no interest. Like, let me see.
No.
What do we got? No, I'll see Quantum Mania, and that's about the size of it.
Yeah,
I would-
Yeah.
So I stopped watching Marvel after Endgame
Ditto.
because my feelings or my emotions to the characters, Black Widow, if you haven't seen it, spoilers, if you
She
haven't
dies.
seen it,
Yeah.
she dies, Iron Man dies, Captain America, quote unquote, dies, but he just gets old. I didn't like it per se because it I know killing off the new characters,
Yeah.
old characters to get the new characters on the scene.
Right.
But like this ain't 1986 with the Transformers.
Well,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
but here's okay.
Yeah.
Out of the reason I stopped, like, I watched WandaVision. I really liked it. I'm one of 7 people on Earth who really enjoyed She-Hulk. Aside from that, I
seen
don't.
Lot.
I don't care about anything after Endgame, and here's why.
Yeah.
Is you don't do the Star Trek 6 signatures at the end of a movie called Endgame and think that there's more story.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's over. It's called Endgame. You
love
did the
the-
Star Trek
It was
6
the end
signatures.
of everything, pretty
Yep.
much.
I
Yep.
love the memes, like how Doctor Strange opens those portals. I seen the memes where different characters from different universes just
Yeah.
walk through. I seen
Oh
the,
yeah, Batman
the
and
Ninja
such.
Turtles, the Transformers on one, Godzilla just stomping his way through. I just love it. That's what we need. A movie with
Serpentor.
everything in
Yeah.
it. Basically, everyone's here. Super Smash Brothers, the movie.
No,
You just
you go
open
see
up one of
Ready
those,
Player One and tell me if you
yeah.
enjoy it.
I love that one. My grandmother loved it too.
Ready
I
Player
liked
One is
it.
awful.
They're making a second one, I think.
They are. Ready
Well,
Player
it'll
Two.
probably be called Ready Player Two because
It
creativity
is.
is dead.
That's
Well,
another one I haven't seen. Ready Player One is bad.
I read the
Based on
book
a
and
book,
watched
I
the movie,
enjoyed
and
it.
yes,
I
It's
love
popcorn,
the
Okay.
more like
cameos.
popcorn fun.
The cameos.
it's
Yeah.
just a
Yeah,
list of
yeah, popcorn
references.
fun.
It's jangly keys.
We saw the DeLorean, we saw King Kong, Jurassic Park
You
Yeah.
saw
2,
the Akira
everything.
bike.
Mecha
Yeah.
Godzilla, Gremlin, no,
Okay.
Gremlin,
Yeah.
Chucky,
No,
The
I know.
Iron Giant.
I had to
You
wear a
saw
poncho to the theater. It was that good.
Gundam, the
Yeah.
RX-72 original Gundam. Oh my god,
Wow. Yeah.
nostalgia blast. No
Get a
Transformers.
coloring book.
No.
Yes.
Yes,
Just to see that stuff in action, I got a kick out of it. You know, and
Yep.
my son, who's 24 now, but when he was younger, he watched the Iron Giant, you know, the Brad Bird movie, right? And he really enjoyed it. And when he saw Ready Player One, sure, he wasn't very thrilled about the movie, but he really did enjoy seeing the Iron Giant in it.
I
Did
watched.
that movie? Oh, sorry.
No, and I just briefly, I watched an analysis of Ready Player One, and it was specifically saying that if the Iron Giant is in Ready Player One, he is used as a weapon, and the entire point of Ready Player One is that the entire point of the Iron Giant is that the Iron Giant is not a weapon. So Ready Player One didn't even understand. So it's just showing you things for the sake of showing you things without any soul or spirit
I can
or
see that.
intent
Yeah.
behind
I
them.
can see that.
And
There's
so
some nostalgia.
it's as much as like a person who puts Star Wars characters who represent their family on the back window of their minivan. And it's like, yeah, no, I get it. You're a Star Wars fan and you have a baby on board, but it's Grogu. Good for you.
My mother had a sticker that said your stick family was delicious. It was Godzilla destroying a stick family. That was funny. That's in the mailbox now. That's great. But
Oh
my
my god.
book movies, they sometimes can translate good to movies, like Ready Player One. Some characters didn't make it, like Ultraman didn't make it. Or Kiryu, the 2002 version of Mechagodzilla, he didn't make it.
Yeah.
They
I
had to
probably
read
couldn't
his-
get the permission on Ultraman. Ultraman's rights are kind of complicated.
Oh,
I-
that's true.
I'm excited to see
I
Shin
can
Ultraman
imagine.
soon. I think I should see it. I don't know.
I actually thought Ready Player One was as fair of an adaptation as you can get. That book is crazy, complicated, and full. It's one of those books where you're like, this could never be a movie. They did the best they could by basically just hijacking a ton of the Warner library. Spielberg actually backed off having a lot of stuff that he could have put in. He said there's a lot of stuff that they wanted him to put in of his stuff, and he didn't want to make it more about him than it already was. I treat it as fun popcorn film. I don't think I mean, there's a ton of issues with it, but it's actually like just kind of like fun to have on.
Yeah,
See, because beforehand, I didn't even know that there was a book when this movie came out.
I didn't know. I didn't know that Jurassic Park was a book, but I have it right sitting next to me. I did not know
the dinosaurs win in the book.
the dinosaurs win, not the humans.
The one thing I was disappointed by in Ready Player One is that I think that Steven Spielberg approached Gene Wilder to play, what's his name? The guy who orchestrates the whole game.
Right, the old guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He was
Calloway.
Calloway.
Halliday.
And Halliday. And And that would have been the last Gene Wilder performance, but he was like, no.
Wow.
So
I
it
thought
was
he-
Mark Rylance,
Interesting.
who was really good, but they lean heavy into the Wonka in the advertising of it, in terms of, if you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it.
I like
And-
we should have a game like that. Oh wait, we do. It's called VR chat. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
there we go. Yeah,
It's the metaverse where we have no legs and we're happy.
exactly.
All right.
So
what
August 4th, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
I'm
I
going to
don't
ask
know
the same
why-
thing I always do. Who's playing April O'Neil?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty much it, because I didn't even know this was a thing. And they're constantly, I mean, now that Nickelodeon owns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's like always Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like everywhere. And
Megan
you know what?
Fox.
It was great ages ago, and
It was.
I know
It
Michael
was
Bay
of
live
its
action
time
movie.
way back then.
Didn't Megan
Oh,
Fox?
Seth Rogen is a producer on this. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Didn't Megan Fox refer to
Yeah.
Michael Bay as Hitler or something? I don't
Yeah,
know.
as a
yes.
yes, he did. Yeah.
Oh,
But then she
Speaking of
apologized. So, but because she apologized, she's back in his good graces, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know much about this movie. I don't know if anybody knows much about this movie, or any of you guys know much about this movie. So
Absolutely nothing. Nothing
No.
at
Turtles
all.
movie.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good. It's great.
uh,
An August 4th movie. Sorry, sir.
There are
August
only 2
4th.
cast members listed in the IMDb.
Oh, fun.
oh really? Huh.
April 4th. August 4th is the Meg 2.
Oh god.
Megalodonus.
I don't have much information on it.
I
because
liked the Meg one, though, to be fair.
I enjoyed
Did
that.
ya?
Yeah.
I thought
I
it
did
was
too, actually.
cheesy.
It is
It was
cheesy.
stupid.
What do you expect in
It
a
was so
freaking
stupid.
shark movie, dude? What do you
Well,
expect?
Yeah,
no,
man.
I know, but I mean, like
There's Jaws and there's everything else. Just
Yeah,
just have
exactly.
fun.
Reminds me a lot like
There's
Jaws.
Sharknado
How they
No,
catch,
it takes itself more serious than Sharknado. But
how they catch the first shark, and then all of a sudden another shark shows up. Pretty much
Yes.
like Jaws, how they caught the wrong shark.
And this one will be bigger. And
This
more
one will have
important.
legs and shoot minigun turrets out of its nose.
That's right. This
Meg
is
was
the-
a fun ride. I have to admit, I enjoyed it. It was stupid fun. It was
I
just
think I
it
remember
was
that
a lot
one.
of fun
Yeah.
though. It really was.
I mean, it
I kind of
was.
remember that. Yep.
It was great.
It was stupid fun. I thought, it was okay, but yeah. I suppose you're right, not to take it really seriously or anything like that. So
Well, and a good performance from Rainn Wilson.
yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
I'll give him that much.
I thought
So-
I don't know why it's getting a sequel, but I guess more money. I guess.
There's always a bigger fish.
Felix Haas says Kate Beckinsale might make a good April O'Neil.
Nah, Megan Fox is better. What do you expect?
Well, the Ninja Turtle thing is an animated project. It's not a
oh, it is.
not a
Never mind.
live action. Yeah, that's an
Oh,
animated
Yeah,
project.
this Mutant Mayhem's. Looking at the font and everything, yeah, this has got to be an animated.
Imagine it's based around the original cartoons aesthetic. The
Oh,
original.
man. If it was
Wow.
Oh,
black
dude.
and white,
Ooh,
What?
New
No,
noir
the
turtles.
cartoon style, not the comic book style.
Oh,
be
you
funny,
want to go
though.
back to
Oh, the
Oh,
original
man.
Mirage Studios.
It was black and white
Michelangelo
comic book, it'd
is
be
a
rated R.
party dude.
Oh,
Rated
wow.
R.
Yeah.
Coming soon to theaters. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles rated R.
And so August 18th, I don't know what this Beetle
Oh, Blue
Icon.
Beetle.
Blue
yeah.
Beetle. Yeah.
is. The Blue Beetle from DC?
I think
Yeah,
so.
a completely irrelevant DC project. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, yeah, because I know an image leaked online of Blue Beetle,
And no one cared.
and
I heard
yeah,
a
it's
lot
like
I want a Booster
what-
Gold
what's-
movie.
what-
Booster Gold or nothing.
we should have a
Yeah.
chance.
Well, the thing about Blue Beetle is some of the buzz was that it was like 90s nostalgia fun. It was just like more of a teen film and that kind of thing.
yeah,
But the big issue at hand here is obviously they've hired James Gunn. They're going a different direction. So the movie doesn't have sort of like real deep meaning yet. We don't know why we're even supposed to go see this movie.
yeah. I mean, this is
I'm not big on
Well,
DC, so I
Like, to
only
be
know Blue Beetle
completely
from Young
Your
Justice.
character like Huffer.
To be completely fair, there are Blue Beetle fans out there, and they are
Yeah.
finally getting their movie.
All 5 of them.
Yeah, well, bless
and-
their hearts.
And Felix Haas, that's right. You know what? I honest to God thought that this was Big Bad Beetleborgs or the Beetleborg Blue Beetle movie.
Oh my!
That's
she
what
sells,
I honest
she
to
sells.
God. Yeah,
I would love to get my camera on, but I'm not.
I
don't like
honestly thought it's like what
I have
they're
a
bringing
first
back
appearance
Big Bad
of the Blue
Beetleborgs?
Beetle guy.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah,
There's a
But
bunch
that's
of
the
old
first
dudes.
appearance of the new. That's the new Blue Beetle. That's the kid that's going to be in the movie. The Jaime Reyes.
Oh. But yeah, I did not think of the DC character Blue Beetle. I really honestly didn't. And you know what? If it's that bad, then
It's that bad. It's good. It's like
It
I
it's
thought-
just-
Morbius.
yeah,
Thought it was a
yeah,
thought-
Morbius. Oh my God, yeah.
It's on
thought it was a-
Netflix, and it was at number 2,
Yeah.
like the
There's-
most
There's
popular.
only so low you can move your expectations.
I have not seen it yet. Even it's on
Neither
Netflix.
have I.
I have Netflix.
I
want-
like Matt Smith, but I won't watch it.
It was bad. It was horrible bad.
Well-
Matt Smith was the only redeeming feature of that movie.
I
Period.
haven't seen either of the Venom
Venom.
movies because I don't think that you can have Venom movies without Spider-Man. But speaking of which,
No.
Are we getting a third one now?
well, next up on the docket at October 6th,
Yeah.
here's
No.
a Spider-Man villain movie that
That's right.
definitely
Craven.
real requires Spider-Man to be in the movie, and he's not going to
Craven,
be in the movie, so they're going to ruin another villain. Thanks,
That's
Sony.
that's right. Thank
Maybe
you
there's-
very much.
My opinion, I'm gonna say that maybe Sony is making individual character movies to introduce the Sinister Six.
Yeah,
that
but
was
they
the
kind of
original
already did
plan
that
back
with-
with different leadership.
Yeah, exactly. Because they kind of already did this with the whole multiverse thing with Spider-Man. They
Never
kind
mind, my brain. I had a good idea, but I don't know how marketing and licensing works.
But the thing is, with Craven, you know, I heard that he's going to be a savior of the animal kingdom.
He just
Yeah, the guy
slaughtered-
wants to kill
okay.
Spider-Man.
But he wants to kill Spider-Man, so.
Technically, he's not. He's trying to kill an animal.
But, you know, I mean,
The
Haven was
deadliest
Craven,
prey.
the deadliest. So,
Spider-Man.
I don't know. I'm
I don't know.
hoping that this turns out well.
I'm not
But-
going to see it. I'm not going to see it.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
watch it
I'm
once.
not enthused to see it.
No. And so little already is
Oh,
out. Well, so much, but so little already is.
And
already
who
been-
plays Craven? Is it Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
John Wick.
No, it's Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh, my mistake. I'm sorry. It was 3 names. I knew.
It was
Oh.
Quicksilver.
I have a-
Quicksilver is now Craven.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I have a great
John Wick.
name for John Wick Chapter 4. John Wick 4, The Wickening.
The
Ooh.
Awakening. Nice.
I'm a genius. And also,
Oh my
nerdy, so
God.
what do you expect? I have
There we go.
dad jokes.
I love you so much right now. Okay, so moving on. November 3rd, Dune Part 2. I
not-
want to
I'm-
go
I'm
see
looking
this.
forward to this.
I
I'm
am
looking
too.
forward to the double features that they're going to have of 1 and 2 in theaters, and I'm going to go check out both on the next
I'm excited,
Okay.
not for Dune, because I never seen the first one. I'm sorry, don't kill me.
Okay.
I'm excited for the first Toho Godzilla movie after 6 years of nothing.
Was
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla a Toho?
Yes, Shin Godzilla
Yes, it
was.
was.
I love Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla was good. Honestly, my
And-
grandmother and my father had mixed the feelings about it because it didn't look like Godzilla. That's the point.
Yeah.
It had less Godzilla, more human, but that's the point. And my grandmother just said, "Is that Godzilla?" when it showed the second form, and like, I said, "Yeah,"
Mhm.
and she said, "I don't like it."
Yeah.
Because she
But-
grew up on the original, like the black and white Ashiro Honda film, and that
Yeah.
thing was good.
Sure.
But back to Dune. Back to Dune. Sorry for putting Godzilla.
No,
title.
I mean that's fine
No.
because I've also heard rumors that it's possibly maybe even going to be a continuation of Shin Godzilla. Some people
Well,
say that.
I hope they
would
have
I
that
want that
American
to happen.
Chinese girl.
That could be interesting.
Yeah.
I have like my monster arts are just there's only 6 of them, but I'm
Right.
excited when they make the new design for Godzilla in monster arts. That'll be sweet.
Because it's supposed to be a constant evolution
Well,
to the point where it's a godhood Godzilla.
Like if you
everything is
got
basically him.
Oh my god, it's Godzilla. That's actually kaiju. That's an actual Godzilla.
if you got an action figure, like a toy for every Godzilla design that there was,
wow.
how many action figures would you have?
Oh boy.
Let's
I
ballpark it.
A ton.
I don't know.
Like 28?
I'm gonna say probably around 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably safe. Yeah.
Now, is that counting the North American Godzillas too?
Oh, you gotta have Zilly.
Yeah, you gotta have Zilla.
No, we
Yeah.
should have. There's this monster from Godzilla Land, a cartoon from Toho called Godzilla.
Oh, really?
Female version.
Yeah.
Of Godzilla. That was funny.
Had a tutu.
Yeah, exactly right.
I can't. I wish I had another camera, but I don't. I was gonna show my figures. I guess not.
Yeah, well.
I
But yeah,
yeah,
so
I'm
back
looking
to
forward to Dune, and if there is a new Toho Godzilla, yeah, absolutely. Dune, I haven't seen the first one. I'm gonna do the same thing with Dune Part 2, the same way I treated It Part 1 or It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2. I'm gonna see Dune Part 1 before I go to the theater. If there is a double feature, I'll do that, but I don't know. That sounds like a 6-hour ordeal.
Dune and Godzilla.
Oh no, it'll be Dune 1 and 2.
Oh,
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it so I can see the complete tale. I trust Denis Villeneuve. But I haven't seen the first part. And you know what? I haven't read the book. I'm not really. I just want to be able to see beginning to end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a massive
book that I've never been able to make my way through it.
Oh, no, it's so much. There's so much.
Crusader. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You wanted the spoiler inside Ultra Magnus. I'm going off. I go in different directions. I'm so sorry. It's a good figure. The only issue is his hips are super loose because of the armor. It's a good figure. The Siege one is a little bit better, but if you want the extra grime and detail, go for the Siege spoiler inside.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I'm lucky, Keith is probably sending me for Christmas probably his version of Ultra Magnus. So
I would like to see a live action take Ultra Magnus. I want to see what that looks like.
That would be rather cool. So, but no, getting back to Dune. I watched the first one. Because I was always somewhat of a fan of the 80s Dune, right? And I know they crammed it.
I love it.
I love it as well. I know there was a lot that they left out of the books, and I know they tried to cram it all into 2 hours basically. And there's so much missing, but at least in part 1 of the 2021 version, it does cover it very faithfully. I gotta say, I really like this new Dune, and yeah, Villeneuve. He did a remarkable job, and I really, honest to God, can't wait for part 2 to come out. And I know my wife is already excited. She really wants to go see it in theaters in November. So I can't wait. What do you have here?
I have. Let's see.
My goodness.
This was a previous Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet.
Oh God,
And this is
Steel box.
Last steel boxes. Yep. This is, what is this? Got to open this up.
Is there an audio commentary on any of those?
I believe so.
Oh,
This is 2 versions.
Right.
It's the
Alan Smithy cut?
It sure is.
Oh, you devilly dog, you.
Ooh. Love it.
All right. Oh, look at that. Shiny, super shiny.
Twinkle, twinkle.
And this, I believe, is from the 4K steelbook I got for Christmas.
Wow.
I love this version of Dune.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
really
great.
care
It is.
for the Sci-Fi Channel series. It just, there was something missing, I felt, from the Sci-Fi Channel show
Right.
that wasn't that was in these. This is
Because I heard the sci-fi adaptation was pretty good.
It probably was.
It also had a lot more time to be able to tell the story and pace it and the mythology.
That's
and
what I heard. Yeah,
because there's only so much you can cram into a 2 or 3 hour movie.
Any ladies in the audience who are on Tinder, what I would recommend you do is incorporate into your Tinder profile that you are a fan of David Lynch's Dune, and you will get a lot more right swipes.
There you go. So, lovely Sherry, if you're still here, let us know if that's actually factual.
I will swipe right.
There we go. So,
no, I know. Anybody who says they like a David Lynch movie is obviously a sexual perv.
Yeah.
I'm scared now. Came on? I don't know.
It says 2 versions of the film. The original theatrical, directed by David Lynch, and the extended version, directed by Alan Smithy.
Nice. So. And how long is that version? How long is the Smithy version?
I think the Smithy is right around 3 hours.
Yeah.
And floating around on YouTube land, there is a fan edit that I believe tries to follow the book, or they try to divide the film up like chapter 1, chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I'm pretty sure that I seen that.
I was in Australia, and so we had a video store, and I got the Smithy cut, and it was like 3 hours, and I didn't realize that I had an embarrassment of riches after the fact.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, as far as I know, that's the only 2 versions of this particular movie. Not like the half dozen or so versions of Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I think there is one more. I think there's the ABC television cut. But I don't know if that is in. I don't know if that's from the Smithy cut.
Lemon pie.
And lemon pie, hello to you, sir.
Hello, lemon pie.
Nice to see you this evening. Yeah, I hope you had a great New Year's Eve and a awesome start to 2023, my friend. So
I'm
good to see you.
My best to get content out on YouTube, but I've been so busy with so much things. I have to start working on my worst of 2022 list, and it's gonna be hard because there's a lot of stinkers. Yep. Who knows? 2023 might be something good.
It's gonna be a long list.
Oh no. Okay, 2. Okay, my 2. I can give 2 right off the top, and I don't even have to think about it. 2 of the worst of 2022: Obi-Wan and Boba Fett.
Yes.
Oh yeah. For TV shows, easy. And She-Hulk. I'm sorry.
I love She-Hulk.
I didn't like it.
I never watched She-Hulk.
You know what forgave She-Hulk for me is that Mark Lynn Baker was in it, and anytime anyone was giving shit to it, I was like, "Are you making fun of a sitcom with cousin Larry Appleton?"
Yeah.
No, it's a sitcom. It meant nothing. It was a trifle, and people got so angry, and they think it's the worst thing ever. But it's basically the whoopee cushion of the Marvel universe. It's the best thing to happen to the MCU since Howard the fucking Duck.
Another TV show I throw in there is Foundation.
You're gonna get taken down.
Well, no, it's my opinion, and if you call me stupid, I'm fine with it. Many people have.
YouTube's gonna call you stupid.
I don't care. I've been called stupid by better.
If I had to say this has to be the worst, Red Optimus.
Oh,
what'd you go there?
Is that a Rodimus?
That's Kingdom Rodimus. That's and that's spoiler inside Ultra Magnus.
Oh my God. Are we doing toys? Hang on, let me turn on my lights.
Rodimus. I'm using my camera for my computer, but I know it sucks. But Rodimus has to be one of the coolest commanders because he's a Voyager basically, but he has fingers, his index finger and his rest of his fingers are posable.
Oh, nice.
And when Hot Rod over here only had just regular fingers.
Yeah.
It's very nice, honestly. These are 2 good figures. I highly recommend getting them. But Ultra Magnus is on sale at the Big Bad Toy Store, not sponsored, for $35.
Oh, okay.
So if you want, get it yourself. Get one for yourself.
And let's see. So what do we got here next? Oh. Okay.
May I introduce to you?
Yeah.
A personal friend of mine.
Say hello to my little friend.
I'm gonna call it Gerald because I'm big.
Nice.
I'm gonna my glasses. I'm gonna have to show my face.
You love that gun, don't you?
Yeah.
I fucking love this gun.
I love the big gun.
Oh yeah. Feel that testosterone.
Oh, I am so Hudson when I hold my pulse rifle.
Man looks like an average American.
Yeah. I knew he was talking this.
That's a nice profile picture you got there, Scotty.
Thanks, man. I'm a company man.
There you go.
Signed Burke, Carter J.
I stole this profile picture off of TikTok. I don't know where it came from, but all I'm seeing on my profile picture is Optimus Prime and the word not.
There we go, bud. Me, I just stole mine from the anime, from Victory. So.
Oh, question. Did you get the HasLab Victory Saber?
No, I didn't, because I mainly stick to Masterpiece scale.
Well, if you do get, I think the Planet X one exists.
It looks good. I might want to check it out. But anyway, so moving on.
All right, moving on. Yes.
Right.
December 15th.
I just want to say I have to bail out. I'm sorry. I get a little nap in. Hey man, thanks for opening the door and let us all come up in here and rail about some of these films and stuff. Been great to meet everybody.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Cheers.
No, it was awesome to have you here, Pops. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. So
thanks for having me.
And
awesome.
And you know what? Whenever you want to, do, that comic.
Let me tell you what, bro. That was, you know how long it took me to get that freaking stream monetized? It took forever to get fighting. So us to do that read through would be like an absolute nightmare. It'd just be like, well, we're just gonna do this totally for fun because there is no way that'll get through with all these new rules.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, they've cracked down on all this stuff.
Trans fans.
It was brutal.
Transformers.
They held up my Wakanda Forever review for a month.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Whenever you start ticking off the people, man, my press credentials doesn't get me very far once I start going against them like I have and saying their stuff just stinks. And and
this is why I'm also moving my content to Rumble as well. Yeah.
My content doesn't get I don't get money from my channel because I'm not over 18 and I don't have over 1,000 subscribers and certain watch time. But I usually look out for copyright claims, but then I just stopped because I had I started a series, Godzilla the Colossal War or something. I got copyright claimed in the last episode. I said, forget it. I'm gonna keep it up. I don't care. It's a great video.
But
you just have to figure out a way to dispute it. So we could always talk sometime. I try to give you some pointers. So anyway, thanks again, guys, for hanging out and doing this stuff. It's always fun. Mike, talk to you soon, my friend.
Yeah, talk to you soon, Pops. Awesome to have you here. Thank you very much for dropping in.
All right.
And have a great new year. See
ya.
You too, man.
So December 15th.
I can't believe
we got
saw
Wonka. Another Wonka.
No Wonka. Who Wonka? Who is Wonka?
another Wonka movie.
Is it animated?
You know what? That's a good question because I haven't even seen a trailer for this yet.
I don't even know what this is.
I don't think we should play the trailer because you're going to get a copyright strike.
Who cares?
Yeah, more than likely.
No one knows about Wonka. They should strike us because we're raising awareness.
I got copyright striked about
Timothy Chalamet is going to be Wonka. Oh no, we're gonna get Dune 2 and Wonka starring the guy from Dune 2.
Oh god.
Olivia Colman. All right, who's directing this thing? Paul King. And you are, what have you directed?
It reminds me of the Highlander franchise. There should have been only one.
We should have a
Paddington.
That's right.
He directed
only
the Paddington
Gene Wilder
movie.
one.
Yes.
Were the Paddington
classic
good? I didn't see them.
I heard they were
I mean,
good. They had like
I
100% on Rotten Tomatoes for a while.
I tolerated the Johnny Depp
Yeah.
one. I thought it was okay, not bad, right?
No, it was a Nightmare Machine
But why make another one? I
Yeah.
don't know.
because
I don't
Timothy
know.
Chalamet looks good in a top hat.
Oh
Oh my god, one of my closest friends watched your stream. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there we go. Right.
No, this is a person. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm scared now. I might get yelled at tomorrow. Who knows?
It's all good. Just breathe, dude. But
I'm hyperventilating. Oh my god, I'll pass out.
so this will and we got Gap After Dark here.
Hey, Gap.
Hey Gap, nice to see you here. You know what, Gap, you just missed Pops. He was just here not too long ago. But you know what,
missed
dude?
him again.
Thanks for coming by, and I hope you had also a great New Year's Eve and starting off 2023 with a buzz.
Bang.
Let's put it that way. So now we got Wanda. Yeah, I don't know. I know. No,
The answer is no. Moving on.
no. Yeah, moving on.
I'm sorry to be forceful, but
Johnny, honestly, the original was the best one, in my opinion.
Yes.
It is. It is.
You can't
Especially
beat
that
the
one
first
scene with the
one.
chicken's head getting cut off.
Wait,
Classic.
what?
Oh yeah. Watch out for that during the tunnel. In the boat.
Oh.
December 20th. So we got another Ghostbuster movie coming out.
Okay,
really? Where? What?
I
Yeah.
have not seen Afterlife, but I would love to.
This.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Likewise.
Well,
Hope everybody had a great New Year. Yeah, we did.
Are you a fan of the original Ghostbuster movies?
Yes.
Yes.
And so I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife
Lucky.
Yep.
with a certain level of jadedness. Like I certainly had walls around my heart
Right.
in regards to no, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Ghostbusters Afterlife actually does it, and I appreciate it. It's kind of manipulative. I can see how it's sort of the Force Awakens of a new generation of Ghostbusters.
I think it's smart, but the only thing is, at least they didn't go out like how all those other. I'm bringing up Transformers the movie again. How
Sure.
they just slaughtered all the season 1 characters. At least they didn't do that for Ghostbusters.
Well, and the thing, it's kind of a Carrie Fisher of the situation too with Spangler.
It is. It is.
That's
Yeah,
sad, honestly. That was just sad.
So, but
In peace.
I don't know. There's nothing on IMDb for a new Ghostbusters movie coming this year. I would be interested to see if Jason Reitman is directing it. I'd like to know who's in it.
And this is what throws me right off because I didn't see anything.
Yeah, and there's nothing being said. I don't know where this announcement comes from.
Ghostbusters Afterlife is the official sequel to the second one.
Yep.
Right.
The
yeah,
girls
of course.
one, we just stomp on that to the ground and just forget
We
about
just
it.
disregard it. Like you don't even have to be angry at it. It's too pitiful to be
doesn't-
angry at.
It doesn't exist.
It's not there. Watch it if you want to.
It's just
Remember Ghostbusters when they had a giant ape?
Ghostbusters.
There was a Ghostbusters show with a giant ape.
Before Ghostbusters was Ghostbusters. It was
Exactly.
Ghostbusters.
They
So
were gonna call it
the 2016 Ghostbusters is kind of like the one with the ape. It's like, yeah, it exists.
Wait,
Sort of.
there's an ape in that one? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
well, no.
Oh yeah, way back when Hanna-Barbera. Back late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah,
There was a show,
Hanna-Barbera
Ghostbusters.
had a live action shows? I did not know that.
Yeah, but they're not in continuity. It's just the same name.
Exactly. It's just the name only.
Yes.
Imagine it was.
In canon. Let's hope that's answered on what day is it? December 20th, 2023.
Yeah. Can you
I
imagine?
won't see it unless there's a gorilla.
Exactly. Damn it. Where's my gorilla? Even a ghost gorilla at that point. I'd be okay.
I want a gorilla, Kate McKinnon, and the ghost of Harold Ramis.
I want to see in the freaking in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, just a massive GoBot destroying something. Or like, what's his name? Sidekill and Leader One, whatever his name is, just duking it out, and then they get interrupted by Guardians of the Galaxy like visiting their planet.
I missed the beginning of the conversation. Does anyone give a hoot about Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
I do. I want to see
Kind
it.
of. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I did enjoy the first two. The holiday special was just hilarious.
I didn't see it.
GoBots.
Yeah.
Yes, GoBots. Very fancy.
GoBots.
Oh, and Anomas, he's dropped in.
Anonymous.
Yeah, nice
Hello.
to see you, bud. And again to you. I hope you had
The
a
real
nice happy
Ghostbusters.
New Year's Eve
That's a
and
great
New Year's
idea.
Day. Yeah, that's why we call the other cartoon based on the other movies. That was called the real Ghostbusters.
That was a good
exactly
cartoon show because
With
the toy
Lorenzo
line,
Music as the voice of Venkman.
Exactly, loved it.
the
loved
toy
it.
line for the real Ghostbusters is really.
That's
good.
why I ended up watching Garfield too,
Yes,
because
sir.
he was the voice.
That was a good movie too. All right.
It's kind of funny that Lorenzo Music did the voice of Bill Murray in Ghostbusters, but Bill Murray did the voice of Garfield in
I know, right? Isn't that
Lorenzo
a twist? I love that.
Plot twist.
Oh man,
Bill Murray is Garfield in every universe.
but yeah,
Yes.
I'm yeah, exactly right. But I'm gonna
I
check
wonder
this
what
out
he's going to
more.
be like in Quantumania.
I don't know. I
hope
yeah,
they-
because he's in it.
He's pretty much going to be himself, I think.
I think what we should do
Yeah.
after we finish this entire list, we should describe the movie each movie in one word. And
Flashcard
yeah.
style, I'm in.
There's a good there's a good idea.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
There we
You
go.
are a genius, yes, and modest.
There you go. Pat. So December 25th, the end of the year.
Amber Heard.
Aquaman. The Amber Heard movie. Aqua Heard.
Aqua Heard.
They had a
Aqua Amber, I don't
petition
know.
to get her removed from that film.
Oh man.
That
Well, this is what I
was-
heard, that they're gonna scrub her, so and replace her with somebody else. So
I'm excited for the best movie
yeah.
this entire year. Geek Facts. That's the best movie.
oh yeah, there you go, right. I had to grab this from somewhere, man. But here's the thing: if they don't use Ezra in the Flash movie, for Flashpoint to reset the whole DCU, then is there even a point of even putting out Aquaman, later on that year? I don't know.
No real
Maybe
point.
the Flash movie was going to get canned. Who knows?
I don't know. Probably because they're just so done with filming, and now it's in editing or something like that. I don't know.
Honestly, I think what they should the Batman. I don't personally like when they reboot the DC over and over again. It's just they keep hitting that same button. Reboot.
Yeah, exactly.
Batman's hit it, got it. Superman, everyone got it. Even the monster himself, Godzilla, got rebooted several times.
Yeah,
Reboot might be good. Who knows?
I'm
Right,
fine with
it's-
different interpretations. I'm a James Bond fan, so if you want to tweak things and
James Bond.
keep it in, it's in the same continuity, but it's not. It's kind of loose. Like the movies themselves sort of say, calm down. Like I'm fine with the Joker, like the Jared Leto joke, not Jared Leto, fuck me. No.
Batman.
The Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like that being sort of outside of the Jack Nicholson versus Batman.
Yeah.
Like all of that. I enjoy those stories and I accept them for what they are. I still haven't seen the Robert Pattinson Batman. I'm doing a review show over on my channel, and we're going through all the Batmans. But I haven't seen the new Batman because I don't think it looks like the Riddler. I'm prejudiced. I'm like, that's not my Riddler. And so I'm angry at the movie
Riddler's
already.
supposed to be Riddler.
Riddler's supposed to be Riddler. He's not a gimp mask.
No, exactly right. Let's see. And Gap says, of course, they're going to release those movies, even though they wiped out the DCU. They want to get every last penny.
So tell that to Batgirl.
Batgirl was canned because
Good point.
of reviews.
Oh, it was going to be so unbelievably woke.
Who knows what it would have been.
And Zaslav was like, forget it. Nope, can't it. That's it. No.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was
just see how
how
Brendan be.
You know how Brendan Fraser is getting a lot of buzz surrounding his performance in The Whale? I'm wondering if that had something to do with it, where there was sort of an executive conversation as to, are we going to ride the coattails of Brendan Fraser, Or if we do this, will it tarnish the coattails of Brendan Fraser? Will he get the Oscar?
That's a good question.
And I'm just saying, like, I'm a cynical, like, I kind of look at the business. I'm by no means an expert, but it's just like, oh, I've seen The Player.
Yeah.
Commander Stack.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they can't write them all off on their taxes.
They can do whatever they want.
I don't know. Okay, never mind. No, I was going to say something funny about how the X-Transbots Ultra Magnus is named Commander Stack. I get the reference.
Yeah, exactly. Robert Stack. Yeah, exactly.
He's the commander of the Autobots. Well, the second in command. And Robert, okay, I get it. Think that my brain just finally clicked with it.
Now you get it. Okay.
That's what that sound was.
That's genius. I love it. That's a good Ultra Magnus too. I should pick it up one day. But
well, I told him, make it a homage to Robert Stack, because he played him in the movie, and of course, every other show that he used to be in. But
then we have
all right.
The Swarm Team cartoon version 3-pack. That's pretty cool. If you missed out if there's a Scourge. Yeah, there's a Scourge. Well, if you want the customized options, you can get those.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, Aquaman, I don't know. If they managed to get it out, I might. The first one was okay.
I have a weird metaphor. When I was a kid, we had a gas lawnmower. Right. And my dad didn't like it when there was gas still in the line. So he would say to me, when I was done mowing the lawn, turn off the fuel. Right. And then let the engine run its way out. And then we've, cleaned all of the excess fuel from the engine. So there would come a point where I would wait for like 3 minutes for the engine to blow out the excess fuel.
Yeah.
So every DC movie that comes out that is not under the umbrella of James Gunn is us waiting around to blow out whatever they were doing before. None of it means anything. They're all one-off special issues.
Exactly.
That pretty much describes all of DC. There's only 2, I think, that I've enjoyed.
Which ones?
Explain.
Oh, Shazam and probably the first Wonder Woman. I kind of enjoyed those.
I like Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel.
I did as well.
Man of
Steel. Kind of went against his character, I believe.
When I first watched Man of Steel, the part when Clark's father died made me cry for some reason. It made me run and hide when I was little and watched it. I don't know. I was a weird kid back then.
Yeah. But no,
having emotions doesn't make you weird, my man.
I got scared of Gremlins, for crying out loud.
1 or 2?
But I have only seen the 1.
And you got to see 2. 2's dope.
Oh, see 2. 2 is a laugh fest.
Yeah. I did that one when I was little.
But no, I liked Wonder Woman as well. I liked the first Wonder Woman, and
Wonder Woman was good. It reminded me of Captain America.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Precisely. That's it.
I think that's it right there. Kind of what they were going for, I believe.
Yep. And yeah, the first Shazam movie, like I said before, I liked Zachary Levi. When he was in Chuck, because I just got a kick out of him.
I enjoyed him in Chuck. He was great.
And he was. And when he did Shazam, I thought, he portrayed the kid, the character Billy Bastion. I thought, he portrayed that in the Shazam body really well, still as a kid, letting out that inside child still, And I thought
I still have to see it.
Great. It's good. It's really good. It's a fun movie.
I like Mark Strong.
Fun movie. Yeah, there you go. Right. Well, then you'll like this, I think. So
it was filmed in Toronto.
It was too. So
that's a thing.
That movie also has that going for it.
Yeah.
But then again, so was that new RoboCop movie, and we know how that turned out. So
we've apologized several times. The new Total Recall was filmed.
I
was living in a town. Yeah,
that.
It was in Canada as well, in Ontario. We're sorry.
Wow.
Oh, Star Trek Discovery is filmed in Canada. We're sorry.
Crap. No, we won't admit that. So,
oh goodness.
Yeah.
One of my friends, my neighbors, she absolutely adores Five Nights at Freddy's. And when she heard that filming starts in February, she freaked out and like,
Oh, did she?
huh?
Did she?
Yes, she freaked out when she heard it was filming, and then the cast was leaked. The dude that played Shaggy in the live-action Scooby-Doo movies,
Matthew Lillard.
Really?
he's playing a character named William Afton, a person that killed kids. The game's confusing. It's filming in February this year. I don't know what's going to be releasing, but it's interesting. It's been in the works for years and been postponed.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I heard
movie based on a video game.
Fun fact also, the plot for that Banana Split movie, the horror one, was originally going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Too.
And Predator Prey, that was filmed in the Kananaskis Valley here in Alberta. So
Prey was great. That was a great movie.
I enjoyed
Prey. Prey was all right. It wasn't too bad, I think. Under the Banner of Heaven, that special that's on HBO, that was filmed here in town where I live, right here in Carstairs. And coming out soon on HBO, The Last of Us, that was actually filmed a couple of towns away from where I'm at, 20 kilometers away. So, yeah.
So, and if you're in Alberta, over on Anti-Derivative Jill's channel on Friday, I think we're going to be talking about the original 1978 Superman with Christopher Reeve. Yep. And Smallville was in just outside of Calgary.
Yep, it was. It was.
So I remember there was a Superman movie that was going to star Nicolas Cage in it.
Oh yes, that one.
Oh yeah,
that infamous
Superman,
one.
The Cage.
The one that was going to be directed by
Tim Burton.
Tim
Burton. Yep. Yeah. Oh boy, that would have
been off the wall.
Yeah.
To put it mildly.
I can't imagine that. I really honestly can't. A Tim Burton Superman, like, oh boy, with Nicolas Cage.
The Batman movies were good though.
Oh, they were.
They were, but Tim Burton can't do Superman. Tim Burton making a Superman movie starring Nicolas Cage is sort of when people start talking about Quentin Tarantino directing a Star Trek movie, and I'm like, it doesn't even sound good on paper.
No, it doesn't.
It's like if Michael Bay made a Star Wars movie.
Well,
it's like if Ryan Johnson made.
At least the chicks would wear less.
At this point, you couldn't really go any worse than what it's already been.
Oh God, that's true too. Jeez. Well, guys, we're at 2.5 hours here, and that's pretty much our list for the entire year.
Wow.
So
that's a lot.
Yeah. It was a lot. Yeah, 12 months, and these are just the ones that are supposed to be like, the big sellers.
My opinion is I'm excited for Rise of the Beasts, the Teenage Ninja Turtles movie, if it ever comes to be, the Meg 2, the new Godzilla movie will not release until 2024, and whatever.
Yeah.
But what else? What are you guys excited for?
Pop culture. What do you think? Barbie.
Barbie.
Anything on this list? I don't know. John Wick.
The Awakening.
The Awakening.
Oh, and Gap, if you got to go, then you have a nice night there, bud.
Cheers, pal.
Yep. See ya.
The Canadian. Cheers, bud.
Let's see.
I'm so close to Canada.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
I'm saying
no.
Quantumania, Oppenheimer, and seriously, I want to see what the reviews are going to be for Barbie.
Yeah.
Barbie. It's just a movie to sell toys.
Noah Baumbach. co-wrote it. I don't understand this. This is someone. The last movie that
It's
Noah
weird.
Baumbach made, I wanted to delete myself, and now I don't understand how he's doing the most sunshine of days.
I think Cocaine Bear.
Yeah. And pop culture curator, hey guys,
Hello.
what's up, dude? Nice to see you here. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve and a great start to 2023 already. Nice to see you.
His profile picture had the critters. I just saw one.
Exactly. I think they're tribbles. They're tribbles. If you look closely, here, I'll bring it up again. Oh,
it's a
There we
cocaine
go.
bear. There we
that's
go.
good. Yeah. There we go.
Or they're puppies.
Oh, they're puppies. And tribbles in the background, I think. So, yeah, so pop culture curator, yeah. Cocaine Bear looks like a giant nightmare.
I don't even know what Cocaine Bear is.
Okay.
I have no idea.
This is based off of a true story of sorts with a lot of Hollywood embellishment. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
there was an actual bear that did come across, like a package of cocaine that
Yes,
dropped
yes.
from a plane.
This
The bear
video is not
died.
doing
though,
cocaine.
okay?
This-
The bear is stuffed somewhere's in northwestern United States, somewhere's in Oregon, maybe, I think it was, or something like that. It's
The bear
actually
died of
stuffed.
like a
Oh.
cocaine overdose.
Yes, it actually
Okay.
did. But so they're making a movie of this with obviously a lot of embellishment, right?
I think it's
And
just
so-
a
Yep.
plot twist.
Cocaine Bear. Yeah.
Lovely.
So I mean, what I'm looking forward to is Quantum Mania, because it's I'm gonna take my wife to it on her birthday because her birthday is February 17th. Cocaine Bear, I'm looking forward to because it's on our anniversary.
There's no-
So
there's no movie
Shazam, I do want to
Yeah.
see this. I did enjoy the first one. So and we actually did have earlier here Rancor Steve that did mention that Evil Dead Rise is gonna have Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi directing.
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
So this is actually
Yeah.
quite a surprise. So maybe
it
I
might actually
check
be
that out.
good.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because I mean, that's his original project from the very beginning, right? Super Mario, this looks like fun. I might enjoy this. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I want to see this. Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, I did enjoy the first one. I hope that the second one is okay. Transformers Rise of the Beast, I don't know. I'm holding out
I
a little
don't
bit
know.
of hope, but I don't know.
I think the reason why they made him bigger was because scale well with all the new characters like Scourge, Battle Trap, Nightbird, and all these characters.
Maybe.
Honestly, Battle Trap looks better than Scourge, in my opinion. I thought Scourge was gonna be like an Optimus Prime, just a black Optimus Prime with massive shoulder stacks and basically like the legacy toy.
Yeah.
I would like to see that more. He just looks like a crustacean.
Kind of, yeah. Flash and Indiana Jones, no, not really. I mean,
I'm looking forward to Indiana Jones. The Dial of Destiny looks dope.
I want to like Indiana Jones, but what I know they're gonna do to Indiana Jones,
I don't know what they're gonna do, so I'm
The Dial of
First
Desperation.
20 minutes of the film.
Yeah,
whatever. You know what? I like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull until I adore the nuking of the fridge. I
Yeah.
think that is one of the
that
best
was
moments.
funny. I thought so too. You know what, man? I do love that part.
I was
Flight
sitting
in the
in the
air.
theater with my girlfriend at the time, and we were holding hands, and we looked at that, and we were like, "This is ridiculous," but they're doing it.
But
They're
it's funny,
making an
yeah.
Indiana Jones movie, and then
Animus,
the rest of the
you
movie.
you have a good night. You have a good night, Animus.
See ya, Anonymous.
So yeah,
Bye bye.
And
yeah.
and pop culture saying no, Lee Cronin directed the new Evil Dead. It's going to be gender swapped.
They already did that
yeah.
But there, didn't they?
The lady has the
with
chainsaw.
Fede Alvarez directing. Or-
Oppenheimer, I do want to see that. The Marvels,
Yep.
no freaking way. Craven,
Yep.
I'll probably give it a chance. Dune 2, Part 2, definitely.
Yes.
I could see both.
for sure.
See both.
And this Mystery Ghostbusters movie, I want to know more.
Maybe it's the kids that are.
There's nothing listed. There's nothing listed.
Yeah, I
Which
know.
one?
I blame you, Geek
Ghostbusters.
Facts.
So
I think honestly, maybe this list, like some of them are just exaggerations. Not saying it's your fault, but I'm just saying is maybe this Ghostbuster film isn't happening.
Real?
yeah, well, I mean, if it ain't listed, then it's an oddity, isn't it? Though.
But
I'm
also,
excited.
I didn't know there was a Wonka, and there is. Curse you,
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet.
There is.
Exactly.
I think there's actual confirmation about it. He looks funny though. I like Johnny
Yeah.
Depp, the original, more.
And
Oh
Pop
my
Culture
God.
Theory says Harrison Ford will only be seen in a bouncing CGI head pasted onto Stuntman's body.
It'll be the bobblehead of
I can
Ford.
see that.
He
That's
gets
right,
blasted
yep.
because of the character was trying to protect him from someone shooting him.
That's right.
And then he says, "It's over, Jones." And he says, "Not today," and just smacks him, and the other dude dies. But then
How
he
old are
dies.
you?
What?
How old are you?
15? Why?
You're not allowed to talk shit about Indiana Jones, son.
I'm talking about the
I know what you're talking about, but show some damned respect.
I'm gonna show
There's one movie that I have second thoughts on.
When was the last time you saw a Temple of Doom, sir? I appreciate you being here and contributing to the conversation, but I'm going to be an old man right now and say Indiana Jones is my homeboy, and you're too young to talk shit.
I'm not. Okay, look. All I'm saying is,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
cracking the joke, saying,
All right.
he is Optimus Prime. The person that jumps in to protect him is Hot Rod, and the dude that's shooting him is Megatron. The person that's Hot Rod jumps in, stops him from, tries to stop him from getting shot. He gets shot. He shoots him back. The other dude dies, and then the dude that's attempted to save him becomes the new Indiana Jones.
Yeah, no,
Well,
Phoebe Waller-Bridge will never, ever, 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 ever be the new Indiana Jones.
No.
Screw it. No, it's not happening.
I
It's
like
not.
making
No,
jokes. It's
no.
fun.
I don't think it will.
My second thoughts on Fast X.
Okay.
I want to see that franchise make a lot of money because I want to see Vin Diesel finish off the Riddick universe.
Oh my!
Oh, yeah. There's an idea. Yeah,
It's
you would
like
do it in a heartbeat.
we had Riddick, or we had what was it? First Riddick movie, the second one, and it left us hanging there.
It did.
I want to see the conclusion of that.
He would do it in a heartbeat.
We had 3 movies. We had 3 Riddick movies, basically. So, and that was that, right? So,
Now, which one would you prefer to see? Would you rather see a third Riddick movie, or would you rather see a third Snake Plissken movie?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, maybe Plissken.
Escape from Earth?
Why not?
Yeah.
Escape out of this damn solar system.
Martian stole mothers. I don't know what was that movie called?
Martians needs mom. Mars needs moms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah. Oh boy. Man.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make fun of your age, dude. I'm sorry. I got a little up in your grill about Indy.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're crusty old men. We can't help it.
Yep.
It's not the first time I've been attacked for something. Not attacked, vocally told to, because I was on Discord for so long. I got yelled at for talking about old properties. I'm used to it, man. It's fun.
But what is it like to actually know that the first powerful female action hero was Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah.
You grew up with that. That was the first time that you had ever seen it before.
That's
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
You don't know who Jennifer Lawrence is? You're too young.
You know what?
Who Sigourney Weaver
this is a good thing.
I know who Sigourney Weaver is. She's an alien.
Thank God.
Okay. Dude,
Good.
you're doing better. Don't let me make fun of you. Hit me.
I don't want to hit you.
Shut up, nerd, is what you should say to me.
I'm the nerd here. I get called a nerd at my school.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I'm tough.
Yeah, you're all fine. Don't worry.
She's
in the end, nowadays, the nerd ends up with the hot chick. So, you're doing good, dude.
Facts.
You're doing good.
Facts.
There you go. That's right. So anyway, so that's the list for 2023. And I want to thank everybody that showed up So starting all the way at the beginning, wow. I mean, because we've had John Brendel stop in. We've had Rancor Steve. We've had Pop Culture Mechanic. We have Pacific 414 also dropped by. We've had Christian Delmore come on by. Man, I mean, who else? We've had the lovely Sherry. The Orville Nation also popped on by, and of course, yeah, I know we got Felix Haas and Lemon Pie, and of course, Gap After Dark is still here, and Anuno Mas, and and you lovely gentlemen. We had Pops. He also dropped by earlier, and I want to say thank you to Super Koji and Scotty and Pop Culture Republic for also joining in on the chat. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys, basically being the first ones, especially in 2023, to join in the chat and
first one I ever joined. So
and be part of the whole Titillating Tuesdays.
Cheers!
I've never been on another person's live stream before, so thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, hey, not a problem. So, guys, if you want, plug your channels. And John Rendell, you're still here. Wow, listening while doing research. God, I thought you probably dropped off the face of the earth at this point. But thank you for
several times.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to plug a channel and
there's a train.
Astro Train, the small town
that's my ride.
Oh my God, Astro Train. Astro Train's picking him up.
The channel that I hang out on is called the Phantasmagorium Show. And tomorrow night we're going to be doing the 1966 Batman. I just watched the audio commentary with Adam West and Burt Ward. It was awesome.
Oh, sweet.
It's like, oh yeah, just crazy. And so we've been doing Batman. We did 89 and Returns for Christmas. We're doing 66, and then we're going to do the Schumacher ones, and then go on forth. We're just doing Batman movies every Wednesday, and
that sounds great.
And then on Thursday nights, Jill, Antiderivative Jill, who you should subscribe to because she does an original series review show on Tuesdays. But we're doing a thing on the Phantasmagorium Show where we're going through the original Scott Bakula Quantum Leap. So and she does slides and everything, and we go through it, and we're finding out that it's very much a God-powered science fiction show that is more of a soap opera than anything, but we find it so charming.
Oh, and the new one sucks.
I haven't even seen it, man. I'm blissfully ignorant. Well, and that's the whole thing. And we started the show, and it was like, do I want to get angry at the new one, or do I want to watch the one that I remember? And I've never done a full rewatch.
I like seeing when people get mad over shows, and then or over figures. Like, have you seen Dr. Lockdown? He just goes rage after MP52 Starscream.
Oh, well, yeah. If you mess with Starscream, you mess with one of us, and if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Starscream forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so and that's that's what we do over there. So that's fun.
Nice. Awesome.
Right,
Super Goji, you got a channel? What do you do? What do you
my channel, Super Goji Reviews. I do figure reviews. I try to do some gameplay videos, live streams, and whatever. And I'm working on a series called Godzilla The Primal Wars, which I'm starting to film in February.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I hope that goes well for you.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet deal.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we got a film director creator here in the making. Wow.
Yeah.
Takes along for the ride if you ever get famous then. Let us imbue our wisdom onto you then. So
it's been so many times I don't know anymore.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And Pop Culture Republic, what do you got to do, sir?
Oh, goodness. Well, fairly new to this. Just figured out how to make my audio work.
Oh, we can hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Got my
yeah.
camera going. Not much on my channel, Pop Culture Republic. Slowly, I will do more reviews, unboxing such, and things like that.
Cool.
More live streams.
Right
No
on.
real game plan. I've just kind of been inspired by watching everybody else.
Nice.
So I'm figuring it out as I go along.
No, and that's all you can do, bud. You
Yep.
know, sometimes you just got to jump in with both feet, and
Yep.
that's
Make
that.
all
When
the
you-
mistakes.
When you figure it out, let me know.
Yeah, exactly.
Work in progress.
No, I mean, and that's why we're here. You know, I mean, it's
This
a
is a great
community,
community we have. Thank you to
and
Nova Crusader.
yeah, and you know, I mean, we're all here to help each other out, and uplift each other, and just help each other keep on keeping on.
Yep.
So, you know, yeah, I mean, it's like I said, I mean, I started this back in August 2021, and you know, just got inspired by a bunch of other guys, and
Yeah.
next thing I know, you know, I have people like King Dolphin saying, "Oh no, come on the show. You know, it's all right. You don't have to be invited. Just hit the link and come on." And you know, next thing I know, I got 32 flavors of Nick Weiser saying, "Oh, you want to come on, dude? It's like it'll be fun." And it's like, all right, fine,
Yeah.
why not, right? And then I got Cardinal Sin on these trivia shows that, you know, so it's yeah. So you know what? That's why I didn't mind. You know what? Yeah, let's have some people come on and have a chat and go through all this kind of stuff and just have fun with it. So you know, and yeah, just like people promoted me, I want to try to promote you guys and you know give you guys the same helping hand that others have given me. And
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
why not? You know. So so guys, yeah, it's almost been like we're like 9 minutes, 8 minutes shy of 3 hours. This is probably the longest show I've ever done.
Wow.
Which is awesome. So guys, so this is it for Titillating Tuesdays number 18. And so subscribe to these guys that have joined in the chat.
Thank you.
And ring this bell, the channel you're watching right now. Ring the bell, hit the like, subscribe.
Exactly.
If you don't
Subscribe
subscribe,
and
I'll hunt you down and take your face.
Well, we won't
Like they
like
did.
take their face off. Hey man, have you ever seen the movie Face Off?
great movie. Awesome movie.
They go
A
take
long
Totally
time
check it
ago.
out. So
A
good.
long time ago.
That's right. So so all you guys, whether you're in the chat now, please spread the link. It really helps me out to gain more subscribers and make that march towards monetization. Because who doesn't like
He needs
money?
his money. He needs his figures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. Right. And hopefully when I hit 500, I'll have another giveaway like I
Wait.
did when I hit 250. Yes, I did have a giveaway at 250. So
I missed that. Gosh,
you did miss that. So you know what? Spread the link, and then when I hit 500, I'll do another "What's in the box," and I'll give away something from my collection again. And because I'll tell you, when I hit 1,000, what I got planned for that, oh boy, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be 4 foot
Black
huge.
Unicron.
Oh no, it's bigger than that, my friend. So
Wait, that Metroplex, that new one that got revealed by Like Toys or something.
Yes, because I'm doing the box art for that.
Lucky. I
I
might
know.
have to ask you to do my the thumbnail for that new series.
There we go. So so yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, spread the link. It really helps out. Subscribe to these fine gentlemen down here, and
Thank you.
Yep.
we'll be putting out more content. And stay tuned for another Titillating Tuesdays.
Who knows?
So,
Some new people, or we might show up again. Who knows?
That's right, exactly. So, and yeah, thank you, John Randall. Yeah, he's back in the YouTube groove. That's right, baby. So, from all of us to all of you out there in the geekosphere, this is the Comic Relief Crusader signing off. We'll see you
Bye.
later.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks for playing, everybody.